Yup. Yup. Let's get it. It's been a long time. Shouldn't have left y'all with the tight beat. Step two. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Let me make sure audio is good. Make sure my audio is good. Am I connected? What am I connected to? Audio good. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get right to this content, man. My man S.O.I.M and them running it right now, man. They doing they thug thizzle, man. I want to react to this, man. I'm gonna put my 2 cents in on this, man. No tail, long tail Dale. That's what they call them. Long tail Dale's what they call them. Salute to anybody and everybody that does end up watching this video, watching this live, man. I appreciate you checking us out, man. I understand, you know, S.O.I.M and them over there doing their thug thizzle, man. We're gonna react to their content too, man. But you know, I really want to do a thorough reaction to this, because this good right here. Salute to everybody, to anybody, man. I love my people for real. For real, for real. People judge you and all type of shit, man. You know? I don't duck no smoke. I am who I am. Yeah. Oh, we got people in the chat already. What up, Muddy? I ain't even looking at the chat. We're going to cut this music off and get right to it, man. Salute, man. Salute, man. Welcome to Stand on the Media, man. It's been a while. I know. It's been a while. You know, just dealing with outside life stuff. You know what I mean? But all good. All positive. All positive stuff, man. Nothing negative. Nothing bad. You know. It could be worse. I could be like Muddy's feet. Dirty, muddy, stanky feet. You know, Muddy a big stanky feet mug. I can't cuss right now. I need my monetization. Speaking of that, let me go turn that on real quick, and then we gonna get cooking. We gonna get cooking. Muddy, what up, broski? Man, you was supposed to come over here to YouTube land with me, man, and you ain't did none of that. I don't understand. Come on, Lucy. You remember I Love Lucy? You might be too young for that. Come on, Lucy. We supposed to be getting this money together, Lucy. Come on now. Let's get this bread, man. You know, these other suckers out here, man, they'll tell you, nah, man, don't do it. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. It's too complicated. No, it ain't. Let's get this bag. Shit, nigga, I think me and you need to get together, put a panel together, man, and do this right here. But I only want people who ain't trying to be all in the videos and the limelight. No judgment. No judgment here. You know? But my channel wants the content to speak for itself. If niggas want to meet and greet and all that, we can do that outside of outside the content. It's all good. You know? Shit, I don't even know too many people who done met that many people off a Clubhouse than me in the first 3 years. But I just want the content to speak for itself. I want the channel to be about what it's supposed to be about, this content. And making sure our people know that we can have a voice. You don't have to be a millionaire or a billionaire to have a voice. You know, you don't have to accomplish many things, which is still a great thing to do and have a voice. We are under attack, whether you want to believe it or not. Don't get caught with the draws down. Literally. Facts. Bruh. I did that for Muddy. Bruh. But listen. This shit ugly out here, man. It's really ugly and it's really tricky. We got victims who have done shit to people that turned other people into victims who couldn't take the pressure of facing jail time for what they did, for shit that they were doing. So what they said they was going to do is, I'm going to tell on the big fish, because they know that there was a big fish out there that they wanted to get. They got Suge off the street. The next big fish was Big U. These dudes went out here and fabricated stories. At this point, man, I don't give a damn what they got that in that indictment that's real or what ain't real. What I didn't see with my own two eyes and ears is these niggas make fake stories, fabricate many stories, and then somehow figured out how to get that to stick to Big U. We all knew that FaceTime was fake. Y'all heard Wack recently. Man, I thought it was cap, man. It was all cap. Yeah, it's all cap. You know, we just doing the content. We just doing the content. Y'all heard that, nigga. Man, that's the lamest, weakest shit I ever heard in my life. And the people that still support that nigga after that, man, shame on you niggas and women. Y'all wild for that. So let me get this straight. It's content to sit here and insinuate that somebody has something to do with a murder on social media to the world, for the world to hear and see. But when the pressure come up, then you say, no. It was just content. I knew he was capping. That's my enemy. You can't tell me. No, there is rules to engagement, homie. Especially if you say you a gangster. You a gang member. What you mean ain't no rules to engagement? If that's the case, nigga, we might as well just take our enemies out by telling the police what they doing. That's what the mob used to do. Y'all know that's what the mob used to do. Ain't no different. This ain't no different than what these dudes is doing. What Wack is doing. But Wack is more sinister with what he doing. He's way more sinister. He done sold our people out a long time ago. Way back in them days. Because he couldn't take the pressure in Wheeler, Texas. Yeah, he couldn't take that pressure. He couldn't see himself sitting in that federal box. So that nigga said, man, I'm going to start working. But then I'm going to go online and pretend to be a gangster. And manipulate my people. Set my people up. Send my people to jail. Because I can't see myself sitting in the box. You know, I don't respect it at all, but I could at least say, damn, at least he walked the straight and narrow path after he sold his people out and ratted. But this nigga ain't even do that. This nigga still out here extorting, committing crimes, doing everything under the sun. Karma is a bitch though, Cash Jones. When you get yours, that shit's going to be biblical. Oh, yeah. Biblical. Man, them police, them feds don't respect you. They know you're a little dirty rat. The worst thing the police and these feds don't like is a rat. Yeah, they just use you for what you are, a rat. But when they get done, they will expose and dispose your ass. We just gonna wait for the time to come. But we gonna get to this content, man, because I know I just been talking way too much. D Twins is in the building. That's my guy right there, man. What Debbie say? Do I still got her in here?
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
You know I do.
I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
That's what that nigga should have did. But he always.
Why the fuck you lying?
Always.
Why you always lying?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's what I said. That's what I keep saying. Liar. Let's get to this content, man.
It's missing some pieces.
I'm starting from the beginning, y'all.
I can't see Big U.
I'm going to mind my business.
Shooting a kid in the face.
Listen to this.
That once lived in his house.
Listen to this.
Right? Over a diss song.
Because there has to have been so many different times over the years, even since he's been
Let me
free,
tell you what he'll do.
in which he would have had much better reason.
I promise you I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna keep pausing, but let me just drop this on y'all. This nigga Wack is so sinister. He somehow threw some type of story out there that, what's the boy name, man, the other YouTuber, and he ran with the story right away. He got a big following over there where they are now alleging that Big U's son might have had a relationship with the other boy, RW. And that's what caused Big U to do what Big U did. He's so sinister. He don't want to just, taking Big U down wasn't enough. But now you want to throw his son in it. You want to dismantle his son because he played for the NFL. Jealousy and envy is what this dude is all about. Because don't nobody look at him or revere him in the way that they did Big U and his family. And the truth of the matter is, Wack, we are never, the street will never look at you like that ever in life. And it eats you up. So you say F us all. So we say F you too, brother. Yeah, F you too, brother. Let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice.
To clap somebody than that situation.
what I'm
like
saying
that
is,
just doesn't seem like it would have risen to the level of being.
Let me tell
like
you,
if he killed that kid, he probably should have killed like 20 other people.
However, the focus of this video is not Wack 100. Instead, the microscope will be aimed at the Grammy Award-winning producer. That Grammy Award-winning producer is none other than Marley Marl. Now,
Salute to
Marley
Do Sam
Marl
Jayo
is
Damu
the
Kiwi
name
conversation.
he pulled out of the hat. Marley Marl's name has been synonymous with Big U for years. In fact, Marley Marl is the man that the fake Luce Cannon jumped on allegedly by orders from Big U. Although we, the general public, had no idea what was going on at the time, it would all unfold in Big U's indictment.
There's a situation on Sunset. Marley Marl's eating. You see some guys pull up and they get at Marley Marl, right?
Saying what?
They get at him. Ain't no saying nothing. Action.
They beat his ass.
Beat his ass. Okay.
They get at him, right? That's Luce. So I'm like, so I get the call, right? I'm like, he like, yo, I say, yo, who was that? He like Luce Cannon. I say, what Luce? I say, where you from? Because I know it ain't him. Because Big U from 6-0. Ain't no way Luce get that Marley Marl like that. So when he say Luce Cannon, I'm like, from where? He like 6-0. I say, wait, that was Luce that did you like that? I said, hold on. So I called Big U. Hey, man, why is Luce doing that to bro? Big U, like, laughs the shit off, right? So I'm like, yo, bro, what kind of shit you on? I thought Marley is, you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit you on?
If you have no idea who Marley Marl is, let me first bring you up to speed. Born and raised in Northern California, commonly known as the Bay Area, Jamal Rashid, aka Marley Marl's love for music evolved at an early age, heavily influenced by Bay Area legendary producers Ant Banks and Rick Rock. Marl's career began with music and would remain to be his true passion and motivation. Marl, his labels, Marley Marl Music and Future Music, and his innovative team have produced for a multitude of artists, from up-and-coming artists to veterans such as Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown, Tyga, Drake, Yellow Wolf, Bone Thugs and Harmony, E40, Usher, 50 Cent, The Game, Shawty Low, Redman, Lupe Fiasco, Slim from 112, and the list goes on and on.
Now you got to remember, me and Marley do real business. I come get a beat from him. You know, I pay him for his beat, give him his points. We got to hit him and Game and Jeremiah came from Marley.
Marl continued to diversify his assortment of sounds.
Did we ever find out who CW1 now? What was it? CW2? What was it? CW1?
Business partner.
Have we found out who that is?
Songwriting extraordinaire and Grammy Award-winning producer Jason Pooh Bear Boy.
Hey, I'll address this one. This brother say he rock with us. Money Inc. I rock with y'all podcast, but Big U was pressing out of towners for sure. Hey, look, bro. If a nigga come up in my territory or my neighborhood, we gang members, right? They call gangs. We're from organizations that are very territorial, right? So when you come on in our territory, niggas is saying, what's up? Where you from? Nigga, what you doing over here? You know where you at? Nigga, that comes with the territory. So
I agree with Due Sims right there 100%. But let me wake something else up to y'all out there that say, but he's still in the neighborhood pressing. Crime in that area was down. I need to really just look up the statistics next time I say this so I can be dead accurate, but I know I recently heard it. Crime is down in that area in all of LA like 40 something percent, maybe even higher. Don't quote me, but I know the number is high. That's what I do know. And that's with him so-called pressing. So just imagine what would have happened if Big U ain't, well, he's not there now, so I guess we'll see what it'll be if he ain't in that position to press. See, that's I love how clever these people are with these words, right? Extorting them or pressing them. Man, I'm not tripping if you pressing somebody that need to be pressed. Because I'm going to tell you right now, 100% I stay in a nice neighborhood. Everybody's respectful for the most part, except my across the street neighbors. But let me tell you something. If him or any one of these niggas over here get out of pocket, what you think I'm going to do? I'm going to press them. So do I need to be in jail with a RICO? No, I'm going to protect my area at all costs. So y'all, they misconstrued what the hell Big U was really over there doing. You have a bunch of people who were not directly connected to Dude no more for whatever the reasons were. I believe with Brick Baby, because Brick Baby went out and did something he wasn't supposed to do. I think when Luce Cannon jumped on Marley Marl, and that's what makes him. Let me take you down this rabbit hole. The reason why I think Luce Cannon jumped on Marley Marl was for this reason right here. This shit been a lineup from the beginning. Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's what I heard that made Big U say, man, I don't want nothing to do with Dude. Dude out there wilding, doing shit he ain't supposed to be doing. That was the moment he said that and did that. But that's the same reason why Luce Cannon did what he did. I may be wrong, but I really think that's what happened. I think Luce Cannon jumped on Marley Marl for this situation right here, so he can then later on say that Big U instructed him to go do that. A lot of things Luce Cannon is saying, he's the enforcer. Who said that? Who said that outside of Luce Cannon? Has anybody on social media, please show me on social media where Big U has said that Luce Cannon was his enforcer? Don't worry, I'll wait. See, but that's what a lot of people ain't really talking about. They skimming over that. A lot of these people, Big U didn't have no affiliation with no more, had no dealings with whatsoever. But they was wired for saying working. Because this has been a organized effort to put as much dirt on this man to take this man down for a very long time. And guess who orchestrated it all? Y'all already know, Alonzo Zoe Scott.
And that's for niggas that's local.
That's a fact.
So while you represent your town, niggas in LA is the only niggas that don't say, this is LA, this and that. Nigga, we been gangbanging and fighting each other for half a century, bro. Niggas don't be, this is. Nah, nigga, we half the city want to knock a nigga down. So while you guys looking at it because y'all out of town, bro, if you're not from over here, you're a potential victim. You better come respectful, nigga, and nigga might still patch your pockets. If you're out of dress code or just niggas ain't feeling what you doing, bro. Respectfully, but thanks for the comment, bro. But yeah, stop taking it like it's because you are out of towner. Nigga pressing nigga on the other side of Normandy. Say I'm on Jefferson, nigga 35th, 36th, 37th, 30. And a nigga that lives on the other side of Normandy comes to the dairy or hamburger dens on this one, will get pressed. And if I go on the other side of Normandy, nigga, to the school before Weston, Fauché Junior High, nigga, I might lose my life. That's just inherently what we were born into, bro. It ain't because you're from out of town. out of town niggas definitely getting pressed because niggas that live across Normandy is getting pressed. Niggas that live on the other side of King is getting pressed. So what you think? You supposed to get a pass? It don't work like that, bro. We territorial. Let's get back into
it. Served as a strong lead within the future music and Marley Marl music camps. Marl has been credited for creating several top 10 hits, such as Transform Ya with Chris Brown, Swiss Beats, and Lil Wayne, Peaches and Creams by 112, and Caught Up with Usher, just to name a few. Marley Marl increased his drive to preserve in the industry a long-term friend and Bay Area rapper Andre Hicks, aka Mac Dre, passed away unexpectedly.
At 3:30 a.m., Mac Dre was returning to his hotel room after a late show in Kansas City. On Interstate 70, a group of armed men in a stolen car pulled up alongside his van, fired, and sped off.
Marl had since then successfully tackled the music industry and was simultaneously taking over the film industry by storm with his much acclaimed documentary, Two Turntables and a Microphone, The Life and Death of Jam Master Jay, alongside executive producer Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent.
Dave's Hot Chicken. This is a public service announcement. I don't know what y'all was thinking when y'all took those college
DJ Jam Master Jay was gunned down inside a recording studio in Queens, New York. No arrests have been made. Police have not released a motive.
Marl and his business partner, Eugene Big U Henley, have produced smash hits by teaming up with the likes of Snoop Dogg, Nipsey Hussle, Sean Cartier, and producer King David under their label Blue Magic Music. It's no secret that Marley Marl had earned the respect and recognition from top media executives, managers, A&Rs, video personalities, and a roster of superstar artists internationally after many years of hard work, dedication, and diligence to the game. With the list growing at an uncontrollable rate, Marl still found time in his hectic and crazy schedule to executive produce his partner in future music, Pooh Bear, aka MDMA, most devoted musician alive, and his debut as an artist. Marl's team was made up of extraordinary talent, such as powerhouse producers, audibles, as well as music groups such as Edamame, Jazz, Love, Pyro, 1500, DJ Franzen, and Sasha. Although these accolades would sound extremely impressive, word on the street was that Marl never really produced tracks himself. Instead, Marl would enlist the services of other producers, buying and are licensing the tracks, selling them off as if they were actually produced by him. Don't get it twisted at all. Marl wasn't just a producer in the music industry.
Hey, Kanan, you really don't fuck with us, huh? You talk about you really rock with us, but you can't rock with us because you don't know shit, bro. Go ahead and check the archives, my nigga. Do a little research before you come up over here and talk about who giving niggas passes, my nigga. You got us fucked up. For real.
Hey,
Let them keep
Tanya.
commenting, no.
Savage Astro, what it do?
Tartan Mystic Super Chat.
Who else said something to me? What's green, bro? Giving light. Salute.
I got you, brother. We got Tartan Mystic with the $10
I'm peeking
euro.
at the chat, y'all. I ain't forgetting the chat.
Mummy Mystics, not too good tonight. Not too good. Not too good tonight. So chats out for me. I'll be listening through earbuds though. Have a great live, and thanks in advance for the learning I'm granted to get. Heart, prayer hands, and the dove. Man, Tarna Mystic, man, we appreciate the $10 euro super chat. Anything and given to the Double Keyway Conversation team is highly appreciated. Salute to you, your family, and your tribe. And I hope moms get better soon.
Yep. Prayers to you and your mom, Mystic. And I know that you're guaranteed to do some learning. We definitely gonna get into some learning, but prayers out to your family. Thank you for the support. Hopefully she could get some nice sleep, you know what I'm saying, while you got those earbuds on. I know you can't bang it loud, but prayers to you and your family, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
For sure. Prayers to you and your family. Prayers to her family. For real, man. Hope everything, man. You know, just know the storm will pass, no matter what it is in life, man. Shit get hectic out here, man. But the storm will pass. That's a fact. You just have to weigh out the storm. Salute to everybody in the chat. Who can't read? I can't read. He said, "Who I can't? I haven't even read anything." What are you talking about? He must be talking about Deuce or Yael. But anyway, salute to everybody that pulled up to my live, man. Salute to the chat, man. I know y'all could be anywhere in the world, i.e., Damo Keyway, but y'all rocking with me, man. So I appreciate that, man. Let's get back to the content.
Criminal history that we will dive into at this very moment. Between in or about
James got a line, punch him in the mouth.
And in or about September 2014, Marley Marl owned, operated, and managed several businesses in Clark County, Nevada that purported to offer legal escort services. The businesses included the following.
I know. Is he cool?
Entertainment, LLC,
I hope you cool, bro.
April the 3rd of 2002 through April the 30th.
Shit get muddy over here. No pun intended.
VIP LLC, licensed from March the 21st
My man
of
Muddy in the building.
March the
Fuck these niggas talking about.
2011, and Las Vegas Concierge VS1
LLC,
crazy. Licensed from December the 4th of 2012 through December the 31st of 2014. However, Marl carried on an unlawful prostitution.
Salute to this guy, but I hate the way he reads sometimes.
Between in or about April of 2002 and in or about September of 2014, all routinely used or caused others to use the below described facilities in interstate commerce to promote, manage, establish, and carry on his unlawful prostitution business. As the indictment reads, all routinely used or...
So he got all this business going on, and he's still pimping on females and doing all this crime. But real quick,
these the victims.
DJ Dream, if you're a real DJ, I need you to go to my DM on Active Chucks on IG and let me know that it's you, DJ Dream. Follow me, and we got a single for you, a DJ pack, a radio pack, Yael Sections. Also, TD and Critical.
I need a DJ to make me a theme song. Somebody make me a theme song. I need one.
And we also got Pop LQ single. So we could get these
need some music.
You know what I'm saying? Just check it out. Trust me, you might want to be the one to help break these things. So when they big and they blow with all this marketing, you be like, man, I helped break that record. Nigga, ask Duke Sims, nigga. I'm DJ Dream, nigga. But salute to you, King. Keep y'all foot on these rats.
Duke Sims be hustling, boy. I ain't mad at it. He be hustling, boy.
Hashtag free the real. Hey, man, I appreciate your moral compass and how you appreciate what we doing. I mean, what they say, real recognize real, man. Salute, King.
Cause others to use cellular telephones and other means to cause women working for his escort businesses to conduct acts of prostitution in Clark County, Nevada. To pull this off, in some instances, all uses American Express card to pay for airfare and other travel-related expenses.
Yeah, I need some theme music, bro.
All use or cause others to use various paid websites, such as
man, that'd be fire.
Guide to advertise
Stand on it, media.
Online
what you
for
talking about?
Purposes.
Shut up.
In the same time frame between in or about April of 2002 in or about September of 2014.
Hey, my nigga, how you a Grammy-winning producer, but you can't even let the whole poster herself on back page, my nigga? Why you gotta post the bitch on back page? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, he pedaling backwards.
Let's get back to the shit.
Who you talking to, James? Who is talking about money? Who you talking about, buddy? That wasn't me. I don't do that. So, who you talking about? Why do everybody always talking? Why, he says, why do everybody always talk about how much money they get when you say something about, I agree with you that I hate when people do that. There's another YouTuber that does that a lot. I'm not going to say his name. Because it's political. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people rock with him, and I ain't mad at it. But that person does it a lot. So I definitely do agree with that, but you know, that's personal preference, I guess, man. You know what I mean? I like to stick to what the topic is, what we talking about, the subject matter, stuff like that, what a person's money is, or what that person look like, what they drive, what their career, and all that. And that doesn't matter when we talking about stuff like this. When we talking about topics and subjects, unless we are talking about portfolios, then that'll come into play for me. But outside of that, man, you really don't hear me do too much of that, man. So yeah, he must be talking about something Duce said or something.
14, Paul performed numerous acts in furtherance of his prostitution business in Nevada. And
Straight
elsewhere.
up, buddy.
Notably, Paul proceeded
I just don't, man. You know, I'm naturally not an asshole, man. I'm not a bully. You know what I'm saying? So it's naturally for me to just not want to bully or demean somebody, man. It's enough people on YouTube that do that. So you know, I like to stay away from that. But yeah, these people will test you, boy. Man, I got somebody on Clubhouse, man. I think I'm gonna start going live in the mornings. I'm gonna do a morning show on do the hot topics, and then I'm gonna do the evening live, and then I'll turn that into something. But I might say that for tomorrow. But I got this person on Clubhouse, man. This dude be sending me little private messages and shit, man. And look, I don't have nothing against the LGBTQYLZ community at all. You know what I'm saying? You like it, I love it. It ain't none of my business. But this person be making me feel like, you know, it's something else there, and I don't get it. You know what I mean? That nigga be messaging me, talking rough though, but messaging me, bro. He don't even use his voice. He use an AI to send the message, man. It's crazy. He don't even use his real name. Like, we all know who he is, but he hides behind a whole different profile, and he be sending messages and talking shit. So I just post the shit in my Discord so people can see. I put him on that Summer Jam screen. You know what I'm talking about?
enticed, and caused numerous women to engage in prostitution, such as the following examples.
Yeah, that nigga said it'd be love letters, bro.
12, Maul persuaded, induced, enticed,
shit crazy,
man.
An
unnamed victim to travel from Nevada to New York to engage
shit be crazy, bro.
On February the 15th of 2008, Maul persuaded, induced, enticed, and caused another unnamed.
Real quick, and I'm stopping it. The nigga said, because I just thought about what he said. He told me in the message, he gonna make me pay for every word I said in the message that I said. I responded to him on my Discord. He said he gonna make me pay for every word, man. He do that that COINTELPRO shit. He say my. Oh, my daughter, she came in. She on 10. But yeah, he'll say my name and where he think that I'm from, and he want to get me to respond in that COINTELPRO tactic ass shit today, cause he a doxer type person. Like, boy, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm too grown to be playing with you kids, man. Let's go.
Travel from Las Vegas to Maui, Hawaii on March 6,
Fun boy.
2008. Maul persuaded, induced,
I don't know, bro.
Third unnamed victim.
I sent him a message. I didn't even send him a voice message. I was afraid of that.
Of 2009,
let me stop talking.
Persuaded, induced, enticed, and caused yet a fourth unnamed victim to travel from Las Vegas to Chicago, Illinois. On March the 26th of 2010, Maul persuaded, induced, enticed, and caused a fifth unnamed victim to travel from Las Vegas to New York City. On March the 27th of 2011, Maul persuaded, induced, enticed, and caused another victim to travel from Las Vegas to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. On March the 11th of 2013, Maul persuaded, induced, enticed, and caused a seventh victim to travel from Las Vegas to Newark. All of the foregoing took place in the state and federal district of Nevada and elsewhere. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that once the gig was up, Maul's entire stable turned government witness, portraying themselves as victims. Through his attorney, David Chesnoff, Maul asked the court for leniency.
He asked the court for leniency after sending bitches from Portland to the Bay to Vegas, all over the place. G said, I tried to send a super chat. I don't know how, G. You can Cash App if you know how to do that. You see the Cash App on the bottom ticker?
And let me point that out too, because I said do some money a couple times on the super chat. My nigga said, that nigga said, man, I don't know why they just don't send it to my cash app. I got my cash app up there too. Yeah, it's not that I don't be. I don't have cash app. You know what I mean? It's like if my daughter was around, I would have sent the cash app because I understand. Because YouTube do taxes. Whenever people do the super chat shit, man, they taxes, man. They ain't gonna just give you your money. You know, so I do understand that. But that nigga said that. I'm saying to myself, boy, I don't got cash app. I got Chime. You can chime it. Nigga, I don't really do cash app. My daughter do though, but she wasn't around. But that shit was funny as fuck.
Cash app, $ active Chucks. Let's go.
Citing his client's statement of remorse in his work with teenagers in crisis. Judge Navarro imposed the maximum prison sentence under the agreement, followed by 3 years of supervision. In 2021, Jamal Rashid, the man known as Marley Marl, filed for bankruptcy while serving his 33-month prison sentence after admitting that he was a pimp in Las Vegas for 12.
A Super Dub Nation on everything I love. If it wasn't for the home team, District 13, salute to District 13, by the way. Man, I mean, if you didn't watch my other video where I gave them their flowers, man, I'm not gonna go into the whole spiel, but I'll sum it up, man. We got 2 queens over there, right? 2 queens holding it down, man. They built something out of nothing. District 13 didn't have no members when they first started. It was just an idea that Danny had. Then it blossomed into something huge, man. Look, they make big rooms when they ain't even trying. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just genuine people over there. You know, yeah, people bump heads. I mean, when you have that many people and you're around each other all the time, you're bound to bump heads. But you know what never happens? They don't never just leave and not come back. They talk behind the scene, patch it up, and everything is love. But that's too far and in between. Most of the time, it's nothing but love over there. If it wasn't for District 13, 100% I'd be done with Clubhouse. I don't do no talking on Club. So let me just say that to those who be wondering, like, why I don't never hear you on Clubhouse no more? Because I already was told that it was federalized. Like, I was already told that. But I'm like, well, I don't do too much of nothing on there anyway. But then when I found out that COINTELPRO was really activated on there with WAC and whoever else is up under that umbrella, that's when I said, okay, yeah, this is a different ball game. And but why I say I don't do no talking on there, even though I don't be doing nothing at all, because you can get into a conversation on there and get loose and get comfortable. Then somebody will say something to you that challenge you with something, and now you up under them bright lights. You might slip, some might slip out. You know what I'm saying? Or you may say something that they in one of these informants don't like you. Hear something that you say, turn it, twist it, and now you looking at a case. Now you looking at a case. Same thing they did with Big U, man. I ain't never. They took shit that never happened, but one person say it happened, and then now they made it stick where it's in paperwork and an indictment. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's go.
Well, new tonight, hip-hop producer, reality TV star, and Las Vegas resident Molly Mall admits to running a prostitution ring in Clark County for more than a decade.
Let's rewind. In April of 2019, authorities seized a several cat from Molly Mall and a spider monkey alleged to be owned by Sway Lee after serving search warrants at 2
I'm from the earth, B twins. I'm from the earth.
An exotic animal trafficking
I'm from the earth. Look at this. This is amazing. This Marley Marl dude is amazing.
This is how I voted for her. There you go.
You're like, bitch. That came through Jordan.
G, come here. Come here, I got you, G. Come here. G, come here. G, come here.
All who was known for showing off these animals braggadociously showed them off during an interview on Vlad TV.
You sleeping? Rise and shine. Hey. Who's that?
Yeah.
That's like a
This is
Camelot.
Isis. Say hi. What you doing?
Or Amalot, whatever they call
You
it.
chilling? Huh? That wake you up? Isis is so cute.
Some industry insiders would say that Molly Mall was
I told him that
most likely
Super Dub Nation.
With that being said, it was no surprise at all that
I've been trying to get Danny to come to YouTube for the longest, and Phoenix.
Because my affiliation with Big U.
Maybe you should tell them for me, because they don't listen to me.
When Suge went to jail and Pac died, rest in peace, Pac. Back then it wasn't digital; it was an analog world. So all these cats that were just gangsters.
Look at this fake ass dude right here.
It's
crazy.
Wow.
Fully understand how Molly.
So now they admitting that Marley Marl and Big U became business partners and were doing business. That was Steve Lobel Marley Marl was talking to. The same Steve Lobel that was business partners with Big U when they co-managed Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, the late, great Nipsey Hussle. Now they saying he was extorting Marley Marl. I hope that Big U lawyers, let me make sure I send this video to Big U lawyers. We need to clip that at about 14 minutes.
I told y'all, man, Big U got action. It ain't over.
Business with Steve Lobel and Big U. Let's go.
Molly Marl showed up in Big U's indictment, but how his name being mentioned, you must first know the story of Rayshawn Williams, the teen who was found murdered in Las Vegas. By now, I'm pretty sure you all know Big U is being charged with Rayshawn's murder. Per Big U's indictment, the murder was triggered by a diss track, although said diss track has never been produced by law enforcement or prosecutors. However, as of late, new allegations would surface of a gay love affair between Rayshawn and Big U's son, ultimately enraging Big U, causing him to take Rayshawn's life.
Guys, bro, I was kind of apprehensive about putting this out. I've known this for about a week and a half now, you know.
I hated that this dude even played this shit.
So hold on.
I hate this shit.
Let me tell y'all something. See, this is how
I hate that.
This is what really pissed me off, right?
Oh, see, yeah, we on the same page.
You hear this dude talking about, I've known for a week ago. So what, you was in a room and Rayshawn was fucking Big U's son, or Big U's son was fucking Rayshawn a week ago? Rayshawn Williams has been unalive for several years now, but you just found out weeks ago. Well, how did you find out? But that's not even a theory that's being accused in the court as an overt act. And when I say overt,
I believe that too, Tanya. I do.
The feds have not indicted Big U for RW's murder.
But you see how they keep trying to make that shit stick. So then they come with this narrative because the diss song didn't sound that sounded dumb. That sounded dumb. See, there's this whole coalition of people that is systematically trying to take not just him down, but people in our community down. Because I keep telling y'all there's something bigger coming. This ain't just about the Olympics. I mean, you can clip more than one duck at one time. You know what I'm saying? It's a multiple reasons why they doing what they doing. But I think the most serious one of them all is something is coming. And they want to make sure that we are systematically dismantled from within. And the only way to do it is to trick us with us. And we keep following for it. We keep falling for it. But then again, I'm not going to keep saying we. Because anyone who will subscribe to the methods that they have been using to take our people down are not our people at all. So let me stop saying we. Them dudes are trying to take us down, dismantle us, because something bigger has to be coming. Pay attention.
They allege as an overt act that this was part of a RICO, but they have not charged him for murder for hire or actually murdering RW. Neither has Las Vegas. They're smearing his name. But if they're not saying that that's the theory, right?
Why are people running with this narrative?
How the fuck did you find out a couple days ago? And who the fuck is that saying that they found out a couple days ago?
Yeah, I hated that
who
shit.
Told you?
I hope dudes don't play
what
it.
What kind of credibility do you got?
Just skip that shit.
What is your objectives? See, you niggas is so into this gossip and shit, claiming it's content. You niggas is just like bitches.
Gang goofy.
You niggas is just like informants. Rats.
Not just like it. They are.
You'll sell anything for an extra $1, nigga. Show proof of text messages where they had gay conversation. So show proof of video footage.
Picture.
Of gay. I don't want to see no gay shit anyway. But release it. Show proof of RW saying that he was lovers with one of Big U's sons. Show proof of one of Big U's sons saying that he was a lover with RW. Y'all niggas just take shit and run with it. You niggas would they talk bad about Jesus. And Big U far from that. But my mama taught me that shit growing up. Man, you can't worry about a motherfucker talking bad about you. They talk bad about Jesus. So you far from that, so you better expect it. But for you niggas to smear this man's whole campaign, fuck how many turkeys he gave out. Fuck how many toys he gave those kids. We don't give a fuck about none of that. All we give a fuck about is this. And the same niggas that say this ain't did shit for their community.
Facts.
Not one single deed have we heard about these bitch ass niggas.
Facts.
Doing something positive in their community.
Facts. I keep saying that. What has Wack done for his community?
Allow them to determine
Luce Cannon.
Who's
600.
What we should forget about our community?
Any of these suckers.
What you done for our community? What have you done for your community?
That's why I rock with. That's why I rock with Due Sense, man.
Helping to build your community.
We think alike.
Wherever you at. Shout out to Slim Thug. I seen them building these small communities, getting together, building businesses so that these melanated indigenous communities for indigenous people that look like us, money circulates within people that looks like us. It's called practicing social economics. That's the new gangster. What you doing with those children in your community? Are you volunteering your time as a big brother? Are you giving them some game, teaching them STEM research so maybe they can find a cure for cancer or diabetes, which pervade primarily our communities because of our diet? What about coding? Making sure that they're prepared to compete online, because this is the age of technology, with their rich white counterparts whose school curriculum is far more advanced at teaching them and preparing them to compete in corporate America. These niggas ain't talking about nothing about that. But they talking about a manly, masculine, physical specimen, a freak, a physical freak. Dayon Henley is a physical freak, manly, masculine. The most physical on his football team. And just smear his name for some fucking clout. You know what this remind me of, Yael? Think about this, bro. Remember when the nigga Luce Coochie Cannon loose bowels, loose lips, the fake loose cannon, or should I say loose coochie ash? Remember when that nigga was clout chasing and trolled Carl Winslow from the Family Matters?
Yep.
And remember, he said he heard moaning and went and kicked in the door, and he came running out, and Diddy came out with a towel on, nothing but a towel, sweating and breathing hard. And he told him, I like making men who need money give up their manhood for money. And he's breathing hard and stared him in the eyes. Right? Yeah. And that lie and troll went all the way up to the point someone from TMZ sees the father from Family Matters and ask him about the Diddy party and him getting his spokes blown out by Diddy. This is what these bitch ass niggas is trying to do. What's the hottest topic?
This shit turd.
You indictment.
This took a crazy turn.
Los Angeles, but national, right?
You was typing what I was thinking, Tanya. This took a turn.
Let everybody else smearing Big U. Fuck it. Let's talk about his son. You despicable, degenerate pieces of shit.
But man,
and then they don't even got
that's
no
real
face,
though.
No name, nothing where you could go check where he got his source from.
Facts.
Where this information.
Where is the family, bro? Has anybody put an APP out? I mean, Wack did say it was coming out at TMZ. I've been looking every single day for the family's interview to come out. He said he talked to Harvey personally. He told Ack, I talked to you, right, Ack? You know how I communicate with you, Ack? I can just hit you on the hip, Ack. Yeah, I hit Harvey up. I hit Harvey at TMZ like, yo, what's up? What's up with the family? You know what I'm saying? That is the family? Yeah. So at first, the way he did it, I was like, oh, okay, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is really a thing, you know what I mean? Because he tried to clean it up. You know what I mean? I thought the family was capping, you know what I mean? You know how he do with this capping ass. And then, he threw that out there, but I've been looking every day. I'm waiting on TMZ to drop it. They don't be taking that long to usually do these interviews and videos that they be doing. So I'm just confused at it's taking so long for the video to drop. Where's the family? Can somebody find the family who is talking about this young man? See, that's what we need to be demanding, right? Because whacking them through that narrative out there before Big U got raided. If the family if that shit come out that don't exist, then that tell you, man, that the feds gave that man that information and had him throw that out there for whatever reason. And the fact that he ain't in custody for doing that, for saying that I did that to tip Big U off. How can you aid in a bed like that and not be in cuffs by now? That don't even make sense. You can't tip a man off. Like, that's crazy. If you talk to the family and the family told you they don't say nothing, I think that whole situation didn't make no goddamn sense, y'all. So the feds told the family about this so-called DNA under this young man's nails. So the feds told you. But they told you not to say nothing. No. They said, don't say nothing, but we think we got him. And this is what we got. Then you say, you know what I should do? Because the feds told me not to say nothing. So I think the best thing for me to do is to call Cash Jones, who you don't even supposed to be. Like, no. Like, he said, I don't know how she got my number off the internet. So she just had this bright-ass idea to call you and give this information to you, and then tell you, hey, man, don't say nothing, no. Don't say nothing. And if I'm not mistaken, he had a phone. We had 2 separate phone calls. He had one, then he played, and then I think he heard the rumblings of why in the hell, would he say something? Why would you put that? I think he felt some pressure or something. And then he came out with a second phone call where you got the family now saying, "Don't say nothing," but they blah 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 blah. So then he say, "Man, I'm gonna just sit back and watch the show." And immediately, just like a gossiping ass female, went to the hunter side and dropped it. And then he don't get no criticism for this right here, except from us, of course, right? We do this, but I'm saying outside of the Stand on the Media, Damo Keyway conversation movement, I'm saying outside of that, he don't get no friction for the simple fact of he said it was on the internet. It was already on the internet. How the hell is it already on the internet if the information was given to you first from the family? Where was it at on the internet exactly? You put it on the internet, but he admits that he took it to the hunted side, and then did a fake ass little roam about it, so 600 can grab it and then run with it. And what's so amazing about all of that to me is, if you, Luce Cannon, and 600, all three of y'all the exposers, y'all been on the same page throughout this entire thing. Why Luce Cannon wasn't notified about that? Because if you pay attention, Luce Cannon was shocked. He couldn't believe that they was running. He didn't want no parts of that. Why wasn't he notified about it? Or maybe he was and y'all didn't give a fuck. Because that was the closing act. How is it that it was okay for them to bring it to the internet and for us to then deem it that it's on the internet and they just get away with that? Y'all brought that here. Y'all had somebody, I'm still stand on it until they prove me wrong. You had some fake ass people that you paid say what they said on that phone because you had some inside information about it from the feds, because you working, and you dropped it. And I believe the reason you did that because y'all wanted to see the way he was gonna move after it. That was to see how he was gonna move, and then they pounced. But until they show me the actual people that was on that phone, man, that shit was a play. That was a setup from the beginning to the end. And how he got that information was from the feds. That's where he got it from.
It's coming from nothing. Just spreading slander.
Absolutely, Muddy.
Internet. Right? I heard.
Yes, Big U is 100%. Big U 100% is being set up. Think about it. 100%. The situation with Luce Cannon and the FaceTime was fake. That should tell you everything you need to know. We need to go back to that interview when he was sitting there telling them, Whack talking about, I knew it was a play, I knew it was fake, but it didn't seem like it. It seemed like, nigga, you had inside information on it because this is a play that you were used to running in the past. Well, what matter of fact, so where we at right here on this video, man? I'm about to go grab that video, man. Yeah, I'm sick of this shit. If y'all notice, man, like them little fake phone call plays that they be running, I don't, man, my content got to have substance, man. I can't just be, I could have been just posting videos all day and getting the numbers and, certain things just more important. That to me ain't important. The content got to have substance. It has to stand for something. It has to mean something. I can't just put out this random BS that they put out here on the internet, man. No judgment though to no other channels, man. Because people take shit the wrong way sometimes. This is about me. This ain't about y'all. It's about me. Respect to y'all. Get y'all bread. Get your bag. Do what you gotta do. Let me see, man. See if I can grab it real quick, man. Cause I wanna re-examine this whole body language thing, man. Did they actually take that down, y'all? I think they might have took that video down. Luce Cannon, Nipsey Hussle. This might be it, or is this somebody reacting to it? Hold on, let's see.
Yeah. So basically, it's like,
Nigga, play.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate.
Yeah, this is right here, I think, right? The one where he start talking, I think this is it, where he tell us about the FaceTime and how Big U set him up and all that stuff. He called him with the FaceTime and all that. You know, we want to rewatch this and re-examine this body work of not him, because we know what he said, of Whack 100, because Whack 100 said it was all a play. He knew it was fake, etc., etc. That's what he said. But it was almost as if he ran this play before with Big U, right?
Yeah. So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like, we'll go and do something, and the same niggas we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to, counting everything, right? And we be like, how the fuck they get that? Oh, well, we're going to just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cuz it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen the nigga get like 20 guns. And when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like, he was doing like shit like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like, I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm
high-tech shit.
I'm his right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm going to get it. You get what I'm saying? And then, like, one day.
You know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right? Because he was going to make dude give him 20.
Listen to him.
Of course.
And kept you out of it.
Of course.
Turn this
He did
down.
that to...
Yeah, so this Luce Cannon, he break.
Now y'all see how he sit there, Whack sit there. I'm telling you right now, Whack fed him all these storylines, and he's sitting next to him right there to coach him through it, make sure he says what he tells him to say, because this is the stuff that the feds is looking for, somebody to corroborate. Right there where when Luce Cannon said I was his right hand man, that's why I say Big U got a strong chance at flipping a lot of this shit. I don't know about everything yet. You know what I'm saying? That's to be determined. The stuff where they have him paying that's a little complicated. But if he got the right lawyer, he'll be able to flip that. But this right here, 100%, I believe he's gonna be able to flip. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that man sat there and coached him and told him what to say. Show me somewhere, anywhere on the internet, where Big U has referenced Luce Cannon as his ace, his A1, day one, his enforcer, anything. You won't find it. You can't find it. He don't move like that. Big U has never moved like that. So how the hell is this liar right here? Because Luce Cannon is a proven liar. Both of them dudes is not credible. How can you then try to use that to make it stick on Big U? How can they try to pull that off? How are they going to attempt that? Again, it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. So how can they prove that Luce Cannon was Big U's enforcer? Because if they can't prove that man is his enforcer, a lot of things that they used him for to accuse him for is going to fall down to the wayside, I believe. You can't use that. He's not credible. He's a liar. And you can obviously tell that he was coached in this interview. Let's go.
Breaking down how Big U be like, how for one.
I don't believe so either, bro.
Facilitating information to them people by way of his program. He got the grid program, right? And how the setup is all set up. You know what I mean?
When I did that to Meek Mills and Rick Ross.
What'd you do to them?
So,
the club, when you sweated them in the club?
Yeah.
Dude,
listen.
Meek and Rick have no idea that Draw sent you at him.
Yeah. No,
listen to him.
Because I called Ross. I'm like, Ross,
boy, this shit getting crazy.
Listen to him.
50,000, and we're gonna let Meek live.
He has no idea that Draw sent you at him. He has no idea that Draw sent you at him. That's corroborating the story. He coaching this man through it while he throwing little tidbit of details out there, hoping that it sticks. This shit ain't gonna be credible in a court of law. I hope Big U got a good lawyer, cause you can see all through this. Stevie Wonder can see this.
Crib. So Ross dropped off the 50,000, and so me and the homies we go back. He stopped answering the phone. He stopped picking up and shit like that. And we were like, "What you doing?" Like 2 days later, he called me. He was like, "Oh, nephew, where you at?" And I'm like, "Nigga, where my money at?" And he was like,
"Salute, Slime Ball TV. Salute."
I'm like, "What?" Like, cause that's some weird shit. And then he stopped answering the phone because I'm trying to pull up on him. Like, bro, you got to come and see me. And then it's like we were doing a TV show. Like,
so I wonder.
Real quick, we know right now. We all know that Luce Cannon's been working. He was working then. Wired for Sound, Whack Wired for Sound. All these people that are part of this is all Wired for Sound, right? Why we don't have no phone records of all this stuff that he's saying? Just certain things, but why we ain't got it all? I'm not understanding why they don't have the phone. Are they gonna be able to show a phone log where at these times and dates since Big U has been under investigation for all these years? Are they gonna have a phone log to show that when Luce Cannon says he was reaching out to him but he wasn't answering and it was because of this particular situation? Are they gonna be able to show that? I don't think so. Because I don't believe Luce Cannon was no enforcer. He wasn't any of that. He was a pay-on. He was somebody who had connections to you know how we hustle how it is in the hood. You know, the person that got the food stamp connect. You know, the person that got the liquor connect. The person that got the resort connect. The person that got the Vegas. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I believe that Luce Cannon was whatever he do with the Airbnbs and whatever he got going on with that. That's what he brought to the table. Anything outside of that, I don't think it was nothing like that. Now he may did a couple of little things here and there, but I don't think it was on behest of Big U. Because Big U don't move sloppy like that. Man, they had to go from within to get to him and to then pin stuff on him. If he was really so grimy the way, why did they go through the trouble to get this slime dude here, Whack 100, to be on him for all these years and then throw Luce Cannon at him and then catch Brick up? I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know. I ain't seen no paperwork on Brick. Ain't nothing out there on Brick, but something is smelling fishy. I'ma just keep it a stack. I ain't really heard a lot of people speaking because it's like it's yet to be determined. But listen to me. I done been to jail a few times, unfortunately. Kids out there, please do whatever you have to do to stay out of jail. But I also understand that you can be doing everything right and it can just go wrong because they designed the system that way. That's why Big U in the feds right now in the first place. Facts. But I've never heard two people that's involved in either the same case or same similar case be put together. Ever. Brick Baby had a few gun cases. He ain't been, charged for anything. They don't just go away. So what did you have to do to be able to be free for so long before you adjudicated them cases? What did you have to do? Not calling him a snitch. Ain't no paperwork. Ain't seen nothing. Ain't heard nothing. But I got questions. How? How were you free? How were you free? What's the holdup with those cases? What did you have to do to be able to get back out once they had you? I haven't witnessed anything like that in my personal, life. But when I was doing stuff that I wasn't supposed to do, so I'm just saying, like, how does that work? But it seemed like they went through extreme troubles to get people around Big U and to get stuff to get them up out of there. And it's obvious that they did that. But if he was really out there super so reckless, they wouldn't have had to do half of what they already had to do to get whatever they have on him right now. So a lot of stuff is like throwing it at the wall, hoping it stick. That's what I believe this indictment has a lot of that in it.
They boxed Meek in the club, boxed him in the club, right? And then what Rick Ross gave the money to Big U, and he was supposed to break y'all off.
Nasty work, Slime Boy. Nasty.
That's some cold shit. You send some niggas at a nigga, and then the whole time
fabricated. Look how whack looking at him.
You know what I mean? Like the tap in.
Like I got this sucker.
Check in and whoa.
He a sucker. That's how whack looking at. Like I done manipulated this sucker.
Right.
Real quick, let me say this, and I'm gonna let it play. Wack just better hope that Luce Cannon didn't record them phone calls or have a recorder on them when y'all had them in-person conversations about these same plays that we looking at right now and watching. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all didn't have them conversations on no phone because y'all know y'all both was hot. I hope he wasn't recording you when y'all was having them conversations. And I do believe that he did something. I don't think Luce Cannon is as dumb as people think. I think he definitely has a ace in his back pocket, and it's not just for Big U. It's for Wack.
And I'm on a phone. He FaceTimed me, so he FaceTimed me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey
the hell
just
is
got
that
killed.
echo?
I'm like 6 I didn't hear that, so I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Facts. Slime Ball. Facts.
And I was like, I love you, cuz.
Hey,
like that.
You smart, Slime Ball. You smart.
Oh, you didn't even mention it.
I didn't mention it.
Look at
and that's what fucked me up, because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I could have probably stopped it, or it had
Watch it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean, Neff?
Stop what? What the fuck you mean, Neff? That's Neff now? Oh shit. That nigga said, man, stop what? What the fuck you mean, Neff? We're gangsters. Tell me right now, what gangsters do you know that talk about shit like this on social media? See, this right here should have been a tell for real niggas to understand. Well, I mean, real niggas did pick up on it, but I'm just saying, like, the upper echelon who can really make a difference and do something about it, man. You know, protested. Nobody speaks. Nobody spoke out. What's his name, man? Mark Stevens. Salute to Mark Stevens, man. I just feel like, bro, you really got to be kicking yourself right about now. Because you had what you had for years. And you didn't bring it to the table. But it's never too late, Mark. It's never too late, bro. We need somebody like you who's credible. I mean, players fuck up too, you know. But if there was ever a time, bro, for you to use your voice and your influence, it's now. And this goes to anybody out there, everybody out there corrupt who was at the concert at the Novo. OT Genesis, who was at the Novo. Man, we need people to speak out, because it's nasty work.
What are you talking about?
No, because listen, so after I talked to Nipsey and I was like, yeah, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that, I'll see you later or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like,
Look at Wack.
Wait.
Look at Wack.
You get a call from
Look
Big
at Wack.
U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yeah.
Me too, slime ball.
Talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that.
Now I will admit this, slime ball. When he first came, I did not know he was the feds. I was unaware of it. It caught me off guard. I just started peeping certain things, certain patterns about him, things that I know. I'm a civilian, but I grew up amongst gang members, gang bangers. My father gang bang, all of my uncles gang bang, aunties gang bang, few, close homies around me. I F with to this day, gang bang. They don't want their name even spoken, man. They know I do the YouTube thing. They be wanting to come rock with me, but they don't even want to be mentioned. So when I started to see this nigga do what he was doing and talking the way he was talking, at first I said, man, they can't be talking about real life cases right here. This got to be scripted. But then he started to talk about stuff that I knew for a fact wasn't. And then he called Ducem's what he called him, and Ducem said, nah, nigga, we ain't having that. And it blew this shit wide open. And when I figured it out then, like, yep, that's what he is, man, I don't talk on club. I go support the home team, but I don't do no talking on that app, bro. I can't do it. I started out when District 13 started. I did a little talking here and there, but I just couldn't get into the notion no more, knowing that, man, somebody in this room might be wired for sound, man. Who know? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a dirty game, so I don't do no talking on that app, bro.
Call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like you
and
just
30
never
minutes after you get out the phone with Nip, he
Look
hit
at
you.
him. Look at him.
I got it.
So
all
you
on
think
the
he hit
TV
you
show.
a
Look at
little
him.
too early?
Yeah,
Look
he
at
hit
him.
me a little bit too early because the homie Shitty.
So you implying, Wack? You implying that Big you hit you a little early, meaning that there was a hit definitely about to happen, but he jumped the gun. That's what you implying right there. That didn't sound like a person that didn't believe the motherfucking story, y'all. That didn't sound like somebody who was just trying to do content. It sounded like you was trying to implicate. You was trying to assume and implicate. That's what that sound like. That's what the law, the feds heard. Exactly what they heard. You knew exactly what you was doing.
Double back 3 times. You get what I'm saying? And first he shot him. Boom. Go into the alley.
Salute, Michael Hawkins. Salute, my guy. Did I talk in your room? I probably did. I probably did, but I don't do no talking on there no more, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry, but I can't do it.
He came back and shot him. Boom. It wasn't good enough, and then he came back and he shot him again.
Leading the witness.
It's like
bingo.
How did he know?
Yeah, no, but
that's crazy.
How did he know?
It's deep, so it's like I don't know who to trust.
Now let me ask you a question. I heard this. I don't know how true it is. I heard that Shitty and Nipsey had a fight.
Yeah, they had
prior to a couple weeks before that.
They had a fight like a week before that.
Why is he talking about that? Why is he bringing that up? When I say that dude is the orchestrator, a big user, Rico. If the people out there who don't see it by now, you ain't gonna never see it. You would never understand it. The feeble mind can understand and see that. He set this all up from start to finish with the help of this guy right here and the help of a couple of others, like 600 and Marley Marl, Long Tail Dale, and the verdict is still out for Brick Baby.
He had a fight. You know, Shitty ain't known for fighting.
Yeah, not at all.
He known
not at
for
all. Yeah.
doing the other things. So
I know y'all like, I'm tired of him stopping and going, but I don't give a damn because I just want to do this real quick, man. I want to say salute to the entire Stand On It Media team, man. The people who rock with me, man, who really rock with me. I don't buy subscribers. I don't pander and oversell shit to get people to rock with me, man. They just genuinely rock with me because I genuinely rock with them. And I know my channel ain't shit without y'all. So I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all whenever I go live and y'all pull up. Whenever I put a video out, you watch it. Man, I don't care if I get 1,000 a video, 2,000 a video, if I get 300, 200. When I see the same people who've been rocking with me from day one, man, that shit really does make my day. I wish there was something I could do, you know what I'm saying, to show my appreciation more. But the more I build this and figure it out, I will be able to do that. But I just can't say it enough, man. Thank y'all, man.
At the end of the day, it's like Nipsey beat him up. Nipsey is what's like 6'4", 6'5". Shitty is like 5'5", 5'6". You get what I'm saying? Like frails. Like he get high.
So it was already some friction there.
Yeah, it was already friction because of like some police telling shit and.
Now let me ask
why
you
he
something,
doing
bro,
police telling shit?
I know you. See, you don't say nothing. You kind of like me in a way. You don't say nothing unless.
But the homies know, so it's like it's not like I'm saying.
Hey, that alone, the fact that he called 30 minutes prior to the shit supposed to be taking transpire, make a nigga think like, hold on, so you
really believe that?
What would possess a nigga to do that though? Like, what would possess a nigga to call a nigga and be like, bro, you heard about what happened to what's name? Knowing you already know that, like, if anything,
you went for that.
Your antennas far away from that shit and try to.
He went for that.
As popular, but you know the crazy thing is, last night I was watching some shit. Right, I watched the Eric Holder video again when he was in the, you know, the whole little shit just leading up to the shit, and after they had the conversation and all that shit, and it just seemed he seemed a little extra nervous, like he already had an agenda on his mind, basically. You feel me? Like it just was some creepy shit.
Man, do you see how somebody with a voice and a reach can manipulate the masses in a way that is detrimental? Do you see that, man? Did you hear that, young man? No disrespect to this young man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's entitled to grasp the information like he should in his own way. But it made him go look at Eric Holder again and see how Eric Holder was nervous as if there was something else to it. I'm going to just say respectfully, young man, Wig TV, salute to you, bro. Let me subscribe. I subscribe to my other channel, but let me subscribe with this one. I don't know what the hell you talking about, bro. I'm going to tell you what happened. This is what I seen happen. What the world seen happen. Eric Holder walked up there. There was a conversation. What was that conversation? We will never know. That's amongst them men. There was already friction amongst certain men in that circle. Prior to that, shit, he walked off, went to the food spot. You can see him on video because there's video of him right before he goes back up there, pacing in the food spot. Mad, agitated. You can tell he was bothered by whatever was said in that sick conversation. If it was a real hit, why would he walk up? Oh, they said he walked up to see to peep the scene. Nigga, you can do that in a car. He didn't need to get out the car to do that. And then to say he changed the shirt and all that, and they don't wear red over there. So, damn, Sam, are you insinuating that too? That was crazy. But that's not what we seen. What we seen was it was a conversation. He ain't like what was in the conversation. He walked off, went to the food spot, paced back and forth, was in his feels about it, went up there and took that man's life for words. For words. And to add insult to injury, turned around and kicked him in the face. Because of words. Then checked himself into a mental institution. A day or two later or something like that. Checked himself into a mental institution. That didn't appear to me like that was some hit. That appeared to be what it was. Big U didn't have his hands in that. I'm on the record saying it. And I will correct the record if it's ever proved otherwise. But nah, you ain't gonna make that stick, man. We seen what happened.
Shit, bro, we gonna finish this clip and I'm gonna bust down.
Ain't something that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? So
that's a fact, Tanya.
For me, it's like you telling me, oh,
salute,
I'm
first pick, salute.
or whatever like that, trying to smooth your background out. So I'm like, on 6-0, I'm gonna expose your buster ass neighborhood crib. And if a nigga take it any type of way, they could get at me, or I'll pull up and get at them. It's like,
so you
look at the irony in this. We're looking at 2 police niggas right now. Both of these niggas are informants. Think about that. On here talking gangster shit. On here talking like they like that, and they really the police. Think about that.
You pretty much saying he called you, told you Nip got killed.
So, hey, shout out Luce Cannon, man. Shout out Wack. And you know, what's crazy, right, is that a lot of niggas over there, they probably already know the shit. And it give us some more insight as to why, like, Cowboy may have been feeling the way he was feeling, right? As far as, like, just being fed up with the whole shit. So that was kind of like, you know, him taking a stand and all that shit was kind of, it seemed to be like somewhat of a rebellion, you know what I'm saying, to the whole shit. And it's a trip because it just seemed fishy because niggas like,
right? Because they said
already knew what was going on.
Because they said
with the situation, especially if they already had a fight prior and they know, you know what I'm saying.
Niggas is crazy.
The third cold part about it is Luce was spilling hella beans in this interview, right? He say, nigga, Big U said niggas up to get cut. Feel me? Then giving niggas half of their money back, and in order to, when you give them the money, when you take them over there, right, to where the stash spot is after they done got cut, he playing the big homie role, like, well, we'll give him back this. They probably give him half of what they got back. You know what I'm saying? So he getting double cut.
Oh my God.
On top of that, right, Luce was, he spoke on the Draco the Ruler situation. He said he called Ralphie one time, and Ralphie was like, well, he said he had to drop on the niggas who did whatever they did to Draco, and he called Ralphie.
Hold on, y'all. I just seen some on Demon Time Exotics, man. We're going to go to Demon Time Exotics right here, man. Salute to my guy, Demon Time. I hope you don't get mad at me. We're going to give you, we going to give you a shout out and your credit, bro. I promise you.
Let me show you.
That's my guy, but he don't play about that shit.
Come on, man.
Is this a video or a live?
Stop, please. I tell you guys every time to stop.
Okay.
Keep doing it.
So real quick, salute to Demon Time Exotics. The title is Breaking. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby surprise release. And if my man Demon Time say it, he got it. He is it's a for show. Man, salute to Demon Time Exotics. Man, I was meaning to do some reactions to some content he just did. I just haven't had a chance to get to it. But I'm gonna get to that content, man. It's informants big using the it's informants through 100%, man. People will believe a lie before they believe the truth. 100% facts. Lining motherfuckers up to go to jail is the worst thing. Man, listen, Mike, could I call you Mike? I wanna be like Mike. You know what I'm talking about? Mike, that's 1,000% correct. That shit is disgusting, bro. Look, just because we ain't never seen nothing like that don't mean it don't exist, though. Because we seen it I'm a fan of like mafia movies and shit. You know, The Godfather, legendary, right? Legendary. So we seen that throughout that. And I'm not talking about actual movies. I'm talking about the real life mobsters. That's what they would do to get their enemy out the way. They would snitch on their enemy. They'll turn the enemy in. The guy that I said is whack is the black him. Whitey Bulger. Slimy fuck. That's who Whack is. Whack is the black Whitey Bulger. If you're not familiar with his story, please go and enlighten yourself. Whitey Bulger was a cold piece of work, but even him, he got his hands dirty. Whack don't get his hands dirty. He get others to do it. Which, I mean, you can say that coward shit is smart shit. I think it's all sucker shit. We got enough pressure on just being black in America. You understand? We got enough pressure just with that. And how all this shit started, you went to Wheeler, Texas with guns and ammunition and got busted. So because you got busted, because you played the game and lost, you gonna turn around and make others suffer because you couldn't handle the pressure. Boy, self-preservation is a real thing out here. Honor doesn't matter no more. Morals don't matter to these dudes, man. They don't have no morals, no moral compass. They used to, maybe. I don't know them. But anyway, we're going to get to this content, though. Breaking news. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby surprise release with Demon Time Exotics. Demon, I'm using OBS, bro. If you know how to use it, you might want to reach out to me. I'm not good at posting people links on the screen and all that. I got to figure it all out. But I make sure the people know it's you, and I'm going to make sure you in the description of the video. And I'm going to send them to your page 100%. You can see I'm already subscribed. So you know I rock with you, bro. Salute to you, bro.
It's okay. I got some news for y'all.
I really like Demon, man. Demon be in this motherfucking bag, bro.
Hey, breaking news. Luce Cannon and Brick Baby.
Oh, my God. Let me go get something to drink.
On a federal RICO, after doing all of this talking, telling, snitching, and dry snitching and incriminating and all of that, they're out. Well, they're going to be out Wednesday, man. How are they getting out money? How are you getting this information? I'm going to let y'all know. But before we do anything, let's get to that work.
She like, all you do is work, work. I'm like, we can only do this shit because we've been putting in the work.
All right, man. So as y'all see in the title, as y'all probably gonna hear soon after y'all see this video, Brick Baby and Luce Cannon claim they made bail. Come on, bruh. These guys are the biggest weirdos. I know, man. But you know what? I'm not even gonna do a lot of talking. Let's get straight to this content because I don't want to hold y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I do not want to hold y'all, but you know what? I'm going to talk a little bit longer because I don't want to start this clip before 2 minutes because I don't know if they're going to do any cussing, right? So we got Remo and Flacco on No Jumper. They're talking about, Luce Cannon.
Sorry, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me do this right. Oh, man. Am I the only one? Did I lose it? Tell me I didn't lose it. Where was it at? Oh, no, I didn't lose it. But let me do this right real quick. What do I got to do? Okay, I know what I got to do. Hold on, y'all. So I just want to change the title on YouTube. That way I can add Demon Time to it. And then we going to watch that video. So please just be patient with me. I promise you. That one I'm going to let play. Because I really want to hear what he got to say. So they allegedly are getting out on Wednesday. Man, I don't have no paperwork. On Brick. But I'm just gonna go on a limb and say, yeah, he's working. Who is he working on? I don't know. But I think he's working. Yeah, I think he's working. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon will be released Wednesday. Crazy. Man, salute to Demon Time, man. Demon Time. But what should I say, man? Demon Time with the scoop? I don't think I can fit what I want to say. Oh, no, I think I might be able to. Okay. I appreciate those that's in here still rocking with your boy, and being very, very patient with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old ninja. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like you little youngins. I be trying to get some youngins to come over here, man, and help your boy out, man. We can write up a contract and make sure everything says what it needs to say to make sure you feel comfortable on how you gonna make your money and how we gonna make, man, all that, man. Because one thing I don't want to issue with is the money. Money fuck up shit. Money fuck up relationships, good things that could be great things, man. That's one thing I'm not even entertaining. Okay, that bad boom boom boom. Let me save. All right, I'm not gonna change the thumbnail. So it's changed. So let me go to the video. But I need some youngest, man. I need a theme song, man. My man made me Carlita. I think that's a female. I really still don't know at this point. But salute to Carlita because she made me a banner for Stand on the Media, man, and I love it. So salute to you for that. I just haven't had a chance to put it up, but I will do that either tonight or this morning. Salute to you for the banner, man. But yeah, I'm looking for some people, man, who can help me out, man, make this page even better than what it is. And if you want to grind, let's grind together. I'm with it. But let's go. Demon Time Exotics with the exclusive.
And then Sharice Mills and the whole situation.
I appreciate you first pick. Appreciate you.
A call from Sharice Mills. She has.
I know y'all got shit. Y'all got shit to do. Y'all ain't got to, you know what I'm saying, be on YouTube all day dealing with my ass. You know what I'm saying?
Luce Cannon on the phone. So you know Flacco, he's digging in, he's getting all the information, but Luce Cannon drops a bombshell. So let's get into it.
Why is everybody putting up with ads like it's 2010? Like it's 2025, guys. Just use Pi.
Bruh.
This Chrome extension takes 5 seconds to set up, and it
Bruh.
All right.
Man, Luce, bro, how's the bond coming up? Like, how's Bill going?
I know it's going good. Me and Brick be out Wednesday.
Really?
Word. So that's breaking news.
I bet, cool. I bet, cool. I bet. All right.
So I don't know if y'all heard
Word.
that. Let's
So
rewind.
Really?
Word. So that's breaking news.
I bet, cool. I bet, cool. I bet.
Luce Cannon.
Right? Because, like, and she asked me, is it okay if I bring on Rim? I say, yeah, I'll go fuck. Yo, listen. Yo, we live right now. We have about like 3,000 people watching.
Yeah, I'm the line.
Yo, Luce.
Hey, hold on. Let me put Brick on the phone real quick.
Yeah. Yo, listen, yo. Oh, Brick. Listen, man. Brick the trick. Listen, bro. We live.
He called him
man,
Brick. He called him Brick the Trick. look at Rebo's face. And listen, why doesn't Brick sound happy? Why don't you sound exuberant over this information that you're about to be released on a case where you should be at least sitting down for a dub to an elbow? All right, let's get into it.
You feel me? And too crazy going on, man.
Brick, what's the word, man? Brody?
Is Brick not that trending Nick, man? You already know what's going on, man. I'm feeling like
How was the fight, man? No, wait. Who just said it though? Look. Okay. Right.
Yo.
Man. Brick. Have you gained weight or lost weight, man?
I'm still looking like a model in here, man. I just buzzed down 400 yesterday. 600 today. Little bench press.
Wait, what?
400 push-ups.
400 what?
Yeah, he don't know nothing about that.
Get on this pull-up.
Flacco got on straight leg pants. He don't know nothing about busting down 400 to 600. 400 what? Honey buns? Get your ass out of here.
Well, pause. 400 push-ups?
I think I'm like probably.
He said push-ups, not push-pops. Flacco, push-ups, not push-pops. Hey, man, salute to Carlita, Savage Astros, a.k.a. Carlita. I am saying your name correct, right? Carlita. Thank you. I appreciate you. I don't even doubt it. I'm very patient, man. For you even doing that for me, man, listen. Man, take as much time as you need. It's Carlita. Carita? Did I say it right? Carita? I'm going to just say Savage Astro. I'm bad with names. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm bad with names. But look, let me ask you, Savage Astro. Let me ask you, do you think that a fight really happened? Or do you think that was all a play? All the way till, what's his name, man? Compton. I like Compton Rick Rock too, man. But, man, he is starting to, like, make me look a little strange because I watched one of his videos and he like, man, I haven't did any reactions to their content, man, to that bullshit, because I know it's all cap. And like I said, I do substance, but the ones who did, he was like, man, y'all using their content, man, they content paying y'all bills. Y'all should buy one of them shirts. And I know he caddying up for old girl. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get up in them. He trying to get up in her, you know what? You know what I'm saying? But to take it that far, bro, ain't nobody supporting that shit. Ain't nobody supporting that. They making money just like the people that use his content making money. He should be happy that people actually is reacting to that fake ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody buying that bullshit. That nigga's a rat and a disgrace for what he doing. You know what I'm saying? But tell me in the comment section, man. You know, do y'all think that shit was real or was it just all a play? Because Compton Rick Rock said that something did happen. He said that Luce Cannon was getting the best of him at first, but then it ended up being too much. That's the part that I was believing. And then hear this shit, I don't know. They could be releasing them to save their lives because it's really about to get cracking in there, and that's why they're releasing them. And those informants are really still needed. I don't know. Like I said, there's no paperwork on Brick Baby as of yet, but there's not always paperwork. It's common sense that's in play, but it could be something totally different. So it's to be determined with him.
Gained like 5. I lost like 10 off the rip. You know, you got to fast when you first get here. This food be nasty.
Salute BM Dub.
Water weight left, and I'm gaining back muscle mass, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Now you a trainer.
Okay, my question then, right?
Ain't nobody.
So like you left the street at like 140. So what are you right now?
He was 140? You were a certified crack.
Oh shit! Sorry, yo.
Kid. That's crazy.
Money funny,
bro. If you're not 4 foot, if you're not 4'5" at 140 pounds, you're a crackhead. Like, listen, if you're not a petite, pretty bitch, there's no reason your ass should be under 140 pounds as a human on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Let me like this video.
Like, bruh, are you really sitting here? I don't even know if I got it turned on.
Money funny as hell. Money will be popping off at the chat. He'll read a comment. It'll be a negative comment. He'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm doing the content the way I want to do it." Shut your stupid ass. That nigga be having me dying, bro. Hey, Demon Time is gold. It's just a matter of time before he really take off, bro. And I couldn't be more happier, man. I'ma support the movement, man. But that dude is gold. He need whoever gatekeep it. I think he breaking through because I see him and Compton Rick Rock did an interview on Camp Capone. I'm not sure when that's going to drop, but salute to Demon Time for that. Y'all make sure y'all check that out when it drop. But yo, Demon Time is funny, bro. He a natural with this.
Man, cut it out, my nigga. Yo, this bro, cut it out, bro. You was never 160, bro.
I've never dropped under. It fucked me up when I got in here. I was 159. I've never been up under 175. I think that job has stressed me out.
Funny, bro.
150. Wait.
Hey, he said a job, like no jumper.
Oh.
Listen, man. So you basically telling me you was 175. That's still lighting the ass, and you dropped down to 145. You were stressing about this case. You was wondering who was gonna find out if you was an informant. That's wild. He went from 175 because you know what I mean? I stay at about a good 185, 190, 195. So 185 to 195 is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga to be 145 pounds, you've been doing too much perks, too much drinking, lean, all of that. But let's get into it.
Hey, hold on, let me holler at him.
I did not know this.
Real,
so this was on No Jumper.
Hey, so hey, Brick, what up? This Remo, nigga.
What up, my brother?
Man, what's the word?
Remo, you a real nigga.
Yeah, you got that?
It's the police, man.
Yeah, he broke you. Yeah, he broke you off. You talking about it's the police?
Let me
Oh,
put
you
this.
talking about Remo the police? What you talking about? It's the
Let me
police.
put Demon Time link in the description.
It's love, bro. It's love.
I don't want him to get
Man,
me.
hey.
And Flacco always been a real one. We don't even gotta discuss it. You hear me?
Nigga, please.
Hey, cause look, I was just pressing it. I was like,
Flacco
So Remo
always been
sent
a
him some
real
cash, and Flacco always been a real one. So he been sending him some cash. So Flacco they said Brick Baby was extorting was extorting Flacco, but dang, he just implied it like he been cashing them out like before he even went to jail, or so maybe he been sending it since he's been in there. Okay, that makes more sense. Maybe he's been sending it since he's been in jail. He's been looking out since day one, like, hey, I know you're gonna need something. Here you go. Make sure you good. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I give Flacco a pass this time. You know, but I'm not gonna give these pants a pass because you're bogus, but let's keep going.
hey, you made sure
I
Brick
was coming.
I said you made sure Brick got anything on his, you know what I'm saying, on his books. And you saying he don't.
I said I don't talk about sending.
Brothers, bro. I ain't even called him yet because he know what's up. You know.
I just had to hold him accountable. I'm like,
I don't sit. Listen,
Remo threw him right under the bus. Remo, hey, shout out to Remo, man.
Oh yeah, hey, Talia.
Right under the bus. Well, I promise he'll throw your ass. Look, I saw it when I sent my
Oh shit, I left that on there. I'm sorry.
Flacco,
Sorry,
you
y'all.
gonna send him something? You like,
I'm not gonna argue with you on that one, Tanya, at all, because I've been on the side of that him doing that. He's the one who got my my Straight No Chaser page demonetized back in the day. You know what I mean? But why I can overlook that as far as me, I can't speak for other people, but for me, I did just use this content and I didn't give him the credit that he deserved, and the reason I didn't at the time was who he was aligned with, and the fact that he couldn't see what was going on. But I mean, I can't, at the end of the day, ultimately, I can't fault him for that, because it took a while for me to see what it was with them. But once he broke away and started doing his own thing, I seen him mature and go into his own in his own in his own lane. You know, a lot of these guys, I'm not perfect, right? So I'm not going to go that deep, but we all have our own quirks and stuff, but he grew. I liked him then, even though he struck me and we had our little discourse. I liked him then. I thought he was a natural. He was a talented dude in this space. Then I just thought he was on the wrong team. He did some things that I didn't like, far as with Rich Trapper with the kid situation. You know what I'm saying? But that was their thing. You know what I mean? I should have probably minded my business then. You know what I mean? And let them handle that as men. It's just things that just, I don't like to talk about people's kids and shit like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But I should have minded my business with that. At the end of the day, since he's been away from that over there, I've seen him mature and morph into, a real respectable podcaster. But I can't argue with that, because he took my page out. I at least got it demonetized.
Send money. Listen, you bogus, Remo.
And here, right?
Always in my corner, bro. It been times where I ain't had nothing and I ain't told nobody, bro. And bro really went crazy for me, so I don't even have nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, love, hell yeah.
What? Here, right?
But I can't argue.
Right,
I can't argue with you with
okay,
that.
right, Brick, right?
Get out, nigga.
I told this police nigga, hey, listen,
Listen, I told you they're beefing. Hey, Mark, I want to be the first one to let y'all know these niggas is beefing. I already said it on a podcast a couple of days ago. So when it comes out to the media that Remo and Flacco are beefing, be like, Money was saying it. Hey, it's been a war of who runs the news. I'm gonna have to put a video out on that. But listen, he just called Remo the police twice. He told me he's the police when he handed him the phone. Now he said he ain't the police this time again, and that's damn near disrespectful in the hood.
That's
you
violation.
Get your face smacked for playing like that.
That's a fact.
Like, I don't know if Remo like that. You know, I don't know nothing about Remo, but I'm just saying, and a real nigga smack your face for that, Flacco. But let's keep going, y'all.
Police,
right?
You know how much crazy.
No. Look though, right? I told this police nigga, okay, me and Brick is meaning this, okay? Brick Baby and me have a ref split on the video. So anything I'm sending Brick Baby is based on the videos that I give. I'm not just sending cash to fund the operation. He has earned the money that I'm about to send.
It like that? Like,
nah, bro, listen.
Nigga?
Yeah,
nigga,
bro.
It's content.
Nah, listen, bro.
I just texted him. Hey, did you get the text message last night?
Yeah, bro. Listen, right.
Did he say I just text him? Aren't you in prison, sir? Hold on, man.
Wow.
Did you get
content?
Nah, listen, bro.
I just texted him. Hey,
I just text him. What?
Did you get the text message last night?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
wow.
Right.
They got access to phones in there now.
So the bands that I'm sending Break Baby is bands from his ref split, not me just giving them money. You feel me? Yeah, man.
All right, so Big Flat holding it down though, Brick.
Man. You feel me?
Everybody that got loose cannon in their videos need to do
on the 21st of every month.
Shut your stupid ass up. I ain't saying nothing over there.
I love that nigga though. He's funny.
Everybody, you gotta find real friends.
This call is from a federal prison.
Everybody not a real friend. You know what I'm saying?
Tight shit.
He putting the sympathy game press on goddamn Flacco and Remo. Look, if you was real friends, he would send me $10,000 on his lawyer so I can get out on bail. I need bail for Wednesday. You're not getting out on bail. Stop lying unless you're an informant and talking.
But sometimes you come across good friends, you know what I mean, that do the right thing.
Yeah, man, feel me?
Everybody ain't right over there, though. I've been texting somebody, man. Motherfucker ain't hit me back.
Who? In the no jumper building?
Man.
Air him out, nigga. Fuck it, air him out.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I don't think y'all want me to do that one.
Is you saying it's Adam?
Ain't saying 22.
Yeah. I don't think y'all want me to air that.
Man, air that shit out, man.
Nah, he ain't talking about 22.
Nah, not.
Listen, he said Adam 22 ain't sent him nothing. He said the 22ster said, fuck you, sir. I'm telling you. Adam is working with them guys, and y'all don't see it. He's not gonna send no money. He's not gonna like Flacco said. I'm not gonna contribute to the Only money I've ever sent was from the revenue split. They know something. Are y'all not peeping this? Come on, man. It's crazy out here. Like it's shit going on. I hope y'all peeping it. Let's get back to it.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth
shut. Wait, hold up. Is it Adam?
Bruh, man.
Crazy.
Phone breaking up.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Nah, man. Oh man.
That's wild.
Adam, man.
That's wild.
Nah.
That's wild.
Hey, what up?
The phone breaking up. What's up? I forgot you was right there because you a real low.
I appreciate you, man. Free y'all, man.
He a real low.
Is a low? Yeah. See, I knew it.
Well, you know, in our terminology, but at the end of the day, it's like me and Brick be home on Wednesday.
Nah,
that's super good news, man. You know, free Luce, free Brick. We ready for y'all to touch down. So
this is what's going through Luce Cannon's head when he talks.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for
Man, I was doing
no,
something,
thank you.
man.
I got a friend who told me.
I hate when I do that. And I'm
He
doing
just sitting
something.
there looking out
Damn.
the window just.
Trying to find something else to watch.
This nigga is in La La Land.
Hey,
nigga,
this is
shut
crazy.
your dumb ass up.
It's stamped this Wednesday.
Oh, that's true though, D Twins. That's true. He did get him before, so he probably like not this time.
Yeah, well, we definitely gonna fuck the internet up.
Nah, that's strong right there.
I doubt it, sir.
Yeah,
Listen.
Yeah, man.
Remo, I think I got a couple more minutes.
All right, man. So I just wanted to bring y'all that. I ain't gonna play the whole thing. Y'all go over there to No Jumper and check that out, man. Brick Baby and Luce Cannon are supposed to be coming home. Like, I don't know. Does that mean they're talking or telling? Do they got bail? He couldn't even afford a lawyer. Did you even have a bail hearing? When was your bail hearing? It's a lot of questions. I want y'all to get in the chats and ask all the questions that should be asked. When was your bail hearing? How much was it? When was it? You were just in court and you got kicked out of court the other day for fighting. Supposedly, you sent up the dorm and then got locked down from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and now you're back on the phone with all your privileges. You're a liar, sir. Like, come on, bro. Like, if y'all don't see what's going on, I don't know what to tell y'all. You feel what I'm saying? At this point, you know what I'm saying? But get in the chat. Let me know. Hit the like button. If you're new around here, subscribe, because we got big things coming up, man. I've been going crazy. Go check out the catalog, man, the back catalog. I got plenty of stuff for y'all to check out. But until then, tap in, tune in. It's your boy, Demon Time Exotics, and I'm gone. And don't forget to put in the work.
They don't know about my squad.
Oh, yeah. Before we get up out of here, I do want to do a little shout out, man. Hey, if y'all want to roll up the stupidest dookie legs in the Bay Area, go holla at my homeboy Global Farms, man. This guy right here is tapped inward all the way official. I'm putting a stamp on him, so y'all go tap into Global Farms, man. Until then, though, now y'all can go put in the work.
Salute, man. Salute to Demon Time Exotics, man. I didn't know that was dropped on so my apologies. That was dropped on No Jumper earlier, I'm assuming. So I didn't know that. I know I heard that Brick Baby had was insinuating that Adam ain't been answering his text messages while he's in the state pen for gun charges. Let that set in, y'all. Let that set in. And again, for the record, I don't have no paperwork, so I can't say definitively that Brick Baby is working, because I don't have no paperwork. But I ain't stupid either. Far from it. We know Luce working for sure. I just want to know what's about to happen when they get out. How is this going to go? Man, when they say that the streets is a myth, this is what they're talking about, y'all. So I got a video here I just seen. It says Big U was extorting Brick Baby. He was a victim. I got dinner coming on its way, so I'm going to play this. And when dinner gets here, I'm going to eat it and enjoy it while we watch this together. Wasn't born yesterday, Tanya. That's a fact. Did I miss any comments? Let me see. They're going to convert LA to a smart city, meaning everybody got to go. Yeah, man. I seen that coming a long time ago. Yeah. But Tanya wasn't playing when she said what she said about Demon Time, because he did. He got me up out of there. He got me demonetized, man. But it's all love, bro. I did a little something I wasn't supposed to do. He did a lot of. I would never, ever do that. That's something I just, I you gotta understand, man. We all cut from different cloths, man. Yeah. that's why I don't go out and do shit that'll put me in a situation where I might be gone forever from my family. Because I don't care what I may have to give to the authorities to maybe get out of it. I couldn't live with that. That guilt, it would kill me. It'd eat me alive. You know? Knowing that I did some shit, but I have a get out of jail free card by throwing someone else under the bus. I could not live with that guilt, man. You know? Just couldn't. You know, and to the younger generation out there, because I understand firsthand how if you are similar to that and feel the same way, but peer pressure, and you got people that are preying on you and having you feeling like you a sucker or a mark because you won't take that extra step. You won't do the unthinkable, man. Don't let that pressure get to you. Stand 10 toes on that. And if someone is pushing you to do some shit like that, they not your friend. They not for you. You know, you go the other way. You go the opposite way. They showing you offhand that they not for you. They want you to be a crash dummy. They're trying to use you. To the younger generation out there, man, surround yourself with positivity. People that are positive. Not people that are trying to manipulate you and use you for something, you know, that may get you caught up in some shit and they won't be nowhere around. I've been there, did that. They ain't gonna put no money on your books. They not gonna come visit you. They gonna be out there saying you was just dumb. You did that on your own, man. I told them not to do it. Snakes, manipulation, tactics, all this shit. It be the people that you love the most. For whatever reason, sometimes as people, we love the wrong shit. We love the wrong people. We embrace the wrong people. You know? It's because we understand as human beings, there's multiple layers to us. So something about a person that you hate, there's also qualities of them that you love. And instead of listening to your gut and your instincts, we go with what that little bit that you love. And before you know it, the part that you should have paid attention to is what got you caught up in some shit. The part that you hate, that they very manipulative. They look in your face and they lie. You see them do something, they something grimy to someone else. Like the Hunted side, when Wack was saying, man, shit, if Luce Cannon said, if somebody that I was cool with, because he was referencing the Luce Cannon, about he not gonna stop Luce Cannon from doing nothing he don't want to do. That ain't what he do. He ain't about to be tussling with no dude who wants to. He know what he want to do. I'm not gonna get in the way of what he want to do. But that's your boy, you know. And I can imagine what the 100 side members is thinking when they hearing that. Like, damn, you talking about somebody that go to bat for you, who say he supports you. He say he your enforcer. He didn't crashed out for you over on social media and that no jumper for you at your behest. And damn, if he was about to go run across the street and run into traffic, you wouldn't try to stop him. You wouldn't grab the nigga leg. You wouldn't dive to stop him. You wouldn't push him, stop him from going out that door. I give you another example, more relatable. If he was upset and he wanted to put his hands on his girl, you wouldn't jump and say, man, hey dog, don't do that. That right there gonna land you in jail, bro. Don't do that. Back the fuck up. Like, you wouldn't do that. So as the 100 side members hearing him say this, I'm pretty sure they scratching their head like, damn, that's how you really feel. But I'm gonna tell you what Wack could do. This the manipulating tactics I'm talking about. He'll call them niggas on the phone and tell them, hey man, you know I ain't mean that. I was just doing that, you know, for the content. Dude was trying to challenge me. I couldn't let him win. But you know, man, if he was to do something crazy, I'd jump out there for you. See what I'm saying? Narcissist motherfuckers, man. Watch them type of people. Let's go.
Yeah. Yo, what's good, man? We back at it like a crack at it. Man,
Okay.
we got old Wacky One and Adam dumber than you. And I'm talking about Big U. If he think we gonna believe this bull that come out his mouth.
Talk.
Man,
Salute the Hood Talk News.
So much back skating since the last time I went to the skating ring, man. This boy Wack, man, he's back skating. He's doing everything, man. He's trying to get himself out of trouble, man. Because now we finding out all this talk he been doing on Brick Baby, right? And now we finding out, where y'all finna find out in this video, that Brick Baby is the victim. So now old Wacky One, he's getting scared. He's backpedaling, man. I'm talking about, man, I ain't never seen nobody backpedal this fast, man. I ain't never seen it, man. But with no further ado, man, let's get into what they talking about, y'all.
You hit me on the phone the other day, and you basically acknowledged that you were wrong about Brick Baby being a snitch on the New Jersey Rolling 60s federal issue that they have going on.
No.
You said you were wrong, and I want to hear more about that.
No, I said when it comes to the RICO.
Okay.
Because everybody was like, well, Brick got a robbery and Luce Cannon got a robbery. Why is Luce Cannon in a RICO and Brick not in a RICO? Right?
Boy, this boy going home late night, boy, that bald head sweating, boy. He looking like, boy, I'm the only one that ain't locked up. Man, what's going on, man? He trying to butter up everybody. Now, even Big U a good guy to this dude.
Okay.
So everybody was saying he must be cooperating. But we reading the paperwork, the reason why Brick Baby ain't in the RICO is because Brick Baby was a victim. He was getting extorted.
By you and you. By you and you, man. You was in part of this extortion stuff too, man. You had your checks out before the fans came. Yeah, man, we did that. The future on. We had to call Bird, man. Trick some money. Come on now. Trick ain't talking. Trick say, boy, look here. Keep me out of it.
By Big U.
Yeah, he was getting extorted, which explains why they mentioned to him what they mentioned to him back in June 2023.
Okay.
Because they was trying to get him twofold.
When they ran in his crib, you think that then they got him in the interrogation room and they're trying to get him to roll over?
That's what I think would happen.
Okay.
This what he know what happened, y'all. Officer Wack now.
They press play. They let Brick Baby hear the
Salute to
conversation.
Jonas. I'm gonna hit you right now if you still on my live.
Really
I just seen your email. Yeah, your Instagram.
He's the one that talked about a robbery that they didn't know nothing about. Wow. Right, Brick robbery was something else.
You got him caught. You over here talking to the police right now, man. You sitting here at the investigation table right now, man, in the interrogation room, telling everything, man. Look at him. Look at his bald head, y'all. Look at his big sweaty bald head, man. Man, just telling everything.
And somebody told.
To get started in data analytics, you don't need previous experience or a degree. The Google Data Analytics Certificate will teach you to.
Yeah, you teach me that.
Them dudes, he did a move, so they told Big U, and they like, yeah, he got to kick in. So the mentioning of his robbery didn't come from their investigation. It came from Big U's conversation.
Wiretaps.
The wiretap.
Wow. So you're saying that Brick Baby has basically known that this RICO was coming for a while in terms of the Big U stuff, and he's just been being tight-lipped
We
about
know he knew because he told 600. We just listen, because his exact words was, "It's a RICO coming. It ain't a 6-0 RICO. It's a Big U RICO." This is June.
If you have a case that you need solved, I want y'all to dial 1-800-WACK. Because he's on the job, man. He's better than McGruff the crime dog, man. This dude is, boy, he will sniff it out, boy. I don't know how he knows so much. Yeah, well, yes, I do. But this boy is good. Listen to him, y'all. He good. He know everything. Boy, this boy better than a jailhouse lawyer, I'm telling you.
2023. So, but at the time, we oblivious. He mentioned Vegas. We still oblivious. We don't know what he's talking about.
Right.
But when the shit hit the fan and you really reading it, you see why that is. And then within
basically he's saying when he went back over the case and he really reading it, he can see what's going on.
Reading it, right? You got like 4 or 5 players, right? That all through it over the years, the 3-4 years, it's a continuous interaction.
Okay.
The bad part about this is they got Luce Cannon in there. Luce Cannon is not on one wiretap.
Really?
There's nothing.
Man, Luce Cannon is on a bunch of wiretap. He wiretapped himself, bald head dude. He wiretapped himself. All them videos he was doing was better than a wiretap. They can use all that in court, man. That was better than a wiretap, man. Sweetie!
In there, they got Luce Cannon talking to anybody. There's nothing in there that has
He funny.
them talking about Luce Cannon.
Who was that? Drew V in the building. Drew V in the building. What you talking about, man? That's what I said, Debbie. She said, "Look, don't you keep your mouth shut when Drew V come in the building. Don't you dare keep your mouth shut." I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. I told you not to keep your mouth shut. I need you to speak when Drew V come in the building. God damn it, that's what I need you to do. See, she almost made me drop my bottle of water on my expensive table. Boy, what up, Drew V? Hey, this guy funny, man. What's the name? Hood Talk News, man. Salute. Let me subscribe. I ain't even subscribed, brother. I'm out here talking and ain't doing what I'm talking about. Salute the Hood Talk News, bro. I ain't never seen his channel, but he is funny. Let me see, man. Who else in the Chizette, man? What we got going here, man? Hey, he hilarious, Tanya. He's funny. Man, I ain't even paying attention to how many people we be having on the live and shit, man. But I appreciate the ones with me right there, straight up. I don't care if CS2 back didn't snitch in the future. When people look back at this situation, everybody's going to look at CS2 back as the snitch of the decade 100. Man, Michael, that's 1,000% a phys act. Man, I said he going to be the best to ever do it. And I think that's what he going for, man. He done already sold his morals and his soul. His soul been sold to the devil a long time ago. He ain't worried about that, man. He like, if I'm gonna do this shit, I need to have some purpose in what I'm doing. He done lost his look. He done lost his family, man. He had a beautiful family, beautiful life, and threw it all away. He didn't intentionally have that information about when Mika, salute to Mika too, salute to Meek. He didn't have that intentionally happen where she leaked that information out that they was messing around and shit. That right there, he took a loss. The brother video that I used this morning, man, he woke it all the way up. All those relationships he once had, he has lost all of them. But I think he had already was premeditated with that. Like, man, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to lose these relationships, but the only relationship that matters to me is what I have with the feds, because they own my life. They own me. They own me. If I slip up and do something that I can't bounce back from, I gotta be in this. I gotta be in the pit with all these people that I put in there. You're gonna be the next Whitey Bulger if that happens. That man got killed, and I'm not wishing death on. I'm just wishing whatever God has in store for you. God is the judge and executioner in my life. So whatever God sees fit, that's what I see for you. But that's what happened to Whitey Bulger. As soon as he went in there, they took him out. So his relationships didn't matter. I think that was premeditated. He already knew that there was a good chance. He knew he was good, but I would expect for him not to be that arrogant. You let a fool talk long enough, he'll tell you enough who he is. He does awfully a lot of talking. But yeah, he's gonna go down as the biggest rat to ever do it. Straight up. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate that this is the road that he chose to go down and hang his hat on. It's Cash Jones. I know, like I said, I know you listen to me. You won't say my name because you know what I'm gonna do with that, and that's fine. Because I don't even want to blow up with that. I promise you, I'll probably mentioned a little bit, but I ignore it because I don't want to take off because of that. Because then you will have that to use against me. Oh, you only made it because of me. Like some of these other people's channel who boast and brag about how much they're killing it, and they. What was you doing before he came to your platform? That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But I know you hear me, man. It's never too late. You know, you a disgrace, and you will always be that. But it's never too late. You can try to right some of your wrongs, brother. You know, because you're not gonna be looked at like you think you are. You lost all that. You slipped up. Biggest mistake you made was going at S.O.I.M.
Like it is the other ones, right? You got the one incident where Luce is mentioned.
Biggest hip hop rat ever.
If we got a gang, right? And we got a movement, and it's 4 or 5 of us, and we doing shit, this is what we do. We interacting, we plotting, we planning, we executing all this, right? Boom. And then one day we be like, Adam, you want to roll with us? We finna go get into something.
Sure. I'm going to tell everything.
And you
Facts.
More information for me, the better for my show.
Pay attention to the stark difference between him and Big U, right? How many times can you point on social media where you hear, you know Big U from Rolling 60s? That's his fraternity. We all know it. Even if you're not from there, you know that. Right? You know that because of other people that be saying it. You know that because he lives over there and he represents that community. He represents Crenshaw. He represents LA. Right? Occasionally, if you ask him, he'll say he's from the Rolling 60 Crips, the Facentao, whatever he said on because I don't speak Spanish, on Gillian Wallow channel, right? But how many videos can you go to on social media where you hear him talking about, man, on Crip? I'm from Rolling 60, on Rolling 60 Crip. On Crip this, on Crip that. Gang this and gang that. How many of them videos can you find a Big U right now doing that? Versus what this man is on social media doing. But instead, this man on here snitching and telling and talking and dry snitching and throwing people under the bus and implicating and doing this and doing that. It's amazing how majority of these people support that and disrespect and just drive Big U into the ground to smutty up his name, when all you hear that man talk about when he doing interviews is how much he doing for the community and what his next steps are for the community and how and where he came from to where he is today, where he when he shot music videos for Nipsey, he took out the red and the blue because that could cause friction, and he wanted it to be as unified as humanly possible. But that's the man that y'all want to crucify. That man. And this is the man that y'all put on a pedestal. And these people don't see nothing wrong with this shit. Like it's amazing to me. These people on the Hunter side don't see nothing wrong with that. They do say birds of a feather do what? So that would explain a lot to me why a lot of these people choose to support this shit still. But I'll tell you this, I'm glad that they don't hide no more. I'm glad they're not, just like when Donald Trump was running for and salute to y'all who support Donald Trump. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Support who you support. But this is just a fact. When Donald Trump was running for office the first time and the second time, the racism started to seep to the surface. You know, certain people who was under covers with their racism, they brought it to the surface, and the energy was a little bit different when you was around certain Caucasian people. And salute to my Caucasian brothers and sisters out there that support us and understand our struggle. You would never know what it is to be black, but you understand that. Like I wouldn't know what it is to be white, but y'all do support what we go through because you understand the unjust that we've been forced into for centuries on top of centuries. But you can see that the racism was seeping through some of these people's veins when Donald Trump ran the first and second time, and it was more prevalent the closer we got to elections. And then when he won it, oh my God, you can see it everywhere. That's similar to what this gonna be. You know? Like, this shit is crazy to me. But I'ma digress. Sit back. Where my girl at? Not that one, because she ain't lying. There we go. Let's get back to the content.
What is this one time? Hit, miss, and you gone.
Shit crazy to me, man. Drew, this shit, tell you, it's crazy.
Overall thing. You get what I'm saying?
So
Listen to this shit.
Listen.
I can't take it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's why people talk to their kids and tell them, man, look, don't be rolling with them boys or don't be rolling with them girls. You know what I'm saying? Because they can be doing a whole bunch of stuff and it'd be just your luck you get in the car with them today. You know what I'm saying? And then,
excuse me. Hey, hi.
Damn, he was waking it up too. That was the wrong place for this ad.
then something go down. Now you getting charged with everything they been out here doing like you been with them. And you think those guys gonna save you and say, no, they ain't had nothing to do with it. Because that's like telling on themselves. If they fighting the case, they gonna sit there and fight it and you gonna ride with them. Because they not gonna say, you ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like saying they guilty. You gotta watch who you get in the car with, man.
I go with
you. Heard her, son. Pay attention to your circle. What might hurt you.
With you, but I don't take part in any criminality.
No, you go with us one time. You got a 4-year time sprint, right? To where these 5 dudes, every day is interaction. This move, this move, this move. We going to do this. We going to do that. These same dudes. Then you got you one time. We like, Adam, come on, roll with us. You come with us at one time.
So you that one time, that make you just as guilty as them in the law eyes. You know this big bald head dude. Come on, man.
That's
we
the
do
fact.
whatever we do. Right? Okay, you might.
That dude look like Mr. Potato Head sitting up there. Boy, that boy look just like Mr. Potato Head, man.
I'd rather know a blank. That was the point I was about to make too, man. I did get sidetracked, but that's exactly the point I was trying to make. Drew V, thank you for saying that, because that's exactly what I was saying. I'd rather know a blatant racist than the ones who are racist in secret. 100%. Salute to DL Hughley too, because man, when he said that, man, that shook my soul. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, you know, we all have our own prejudices and all that. It's the ones that's being sneaky with it, the ones I can't stand. You know, let it out. At least let me know what I'm working with. See, but that's the beauty of this right now. Whoever is really supporting this and knowing the facts, and the facts is out there, because y'all know that those people over there still, they listening to Do Sims and Yael. When they not working over there on the hunter side, you know that they over there peeking. You know they come to pages like mine and others, because that's where they gonna get the real scoop. They know they not gonna get the real scoop from Dude. But whatever forces them to stay over there, because you letting us know exactly who you are and what you about. And we don't want no dealings with you. Stay your asses over there. Stay your asses over there. Now, if y'all come to y'all senses, you know, understand what this is really about, and you want to come on back, you know, there's some rehabilitating that you gonna have to do and go through, man, to get right with your soul. You could never get close to me because you too old to not know right from wrong. But I'm not saying that there's not some fraternity, some level that you can wiggle yourself back into. But what about your self-dignity and self-respect? Especially if you have kids, man. Show them the right way. Show them what's right and what's wrong. Since you don't seem to think that applies for you in this world, dog eat dog world. See, that is a concept, but I don't believe that should be the only concept, especially when it comes to the black community. That's the fucking problem. Why are we dog eat dog with each other? It's too many Listen to me, man. Got my blood sugars motherfucking dropping over here with this shit. Because this shit just kills me, man. Because it's that, no disrespect to the Crips out there, but it's that crab in the bucket mentality that we just keep regurgitating for generations over generations over generations. And it just don't make no sense. It's like, we understand that the communities that we live in, they make it fucked up. They make it chaos. They put a liquor store on every motherfucking corner of that motherfucker. The police don't come until after the motherfucking fact. We can't even call them motherfuckers because we know when they come in, they may shoot us for calling them motherfuckers. So we know all that's going on, and we still keep going at each other. We still keep trying to set traps and fuck each other up. The shit makes no sense, and then we wonder why the fuck where we at. See, I've been far removed from all that, but I'm never removed because my soul and my family and everything that my fiber, my foundation is there. You understand? So I'm gonna forever be connected. Whether if I live dabbing that motherfucker or I'm far away from that motherfucker, I'm never far removed from that motherfucker because that is me. That's y'all. Everybody that comes and supports my live or Do Sims live or the channels that's out here trying to put the truth out there without trying to spin some fucked up narratives to make us look bad. Why these white people out here making all this money on us? You see that man right there? He's making millions off of us and don't give a fuck about us. Y'all heard what Brick Baby was saying. There's some truth in that. Whether if he was trolling or not, it was some truth in that. See, because if that man really gave a fuck about his employees, he wouldn't let them sit there and incriminate themselves. Y'all got common sense. Y'all understand that. Y'all understand that. But y'all also understand he don't give a shit because it's about the bottom line. If we want to sit there and incriminate ourselves, please, here's a seat. Go get this nigga a water. What he need? Some watermelon, some chicken, whatever to get Bojangles to dance around this motherfucker. And we keep doing it. So I'm going to ask the question like I asked before in the other video. Do we need no jumper? Is it necessary still? Do we need to get community and these other upper podcast channels that's for us, by us? Why are we not supporting them like we support this shit? And I'm talking to myself. Because I'm sitting there doing a motherfucking reaction to it. That's supporting it. I'm just as guilty as the rest of us. But why are we not having this discussion at the round table offline trying to figure this shit out? When are we gonna ever learn that listen, people can care for us and mean well for us, but if they not us, they not gonna do shit for us. The only way we gonna see true generational wealth and peace and a peace of mind and freedom is through us, by us. Only way it's gonna happen. And even then it's gonna be hard to keep it. Because every time one of our black people that are true leaders rise, they try hard to take them down, and they've been successful. And I think they've been successful because they can penetrate and infiltrate us so easy. That's why we gotta raise the younger generation not to commit no motherfucking crimes. But the only way we can do that is make sure we get our shit together. We go out and go to college, get a job, get a trade, get ourselves in position so we don't have to, our kids don't have to want for shit. So when they go out there and they feel like they got to commit a crime because they don't have the money to get the shit that we supposed to be supplying. I'm not talking about Jordans and shit. I'm talking about just regular shit that a kid needs. Food, nourishment, you know, the type of shit that we go out there commit, we risk our life for our kids. Because we ain't handle our business as parents. Straight up. It's time for us to look in the motherfucking mirror and stop blaming anybody and everybody else. Look at us. What are we doing? What are we not doing? And why are we not doing it? We can say it don't make sense all day long, but we know it makes sense. 1 + 1 = 2. We don't look out for us no more. Remember back in the day, and because I'm older, I don't know how old some of y'all is. I'm 43. I remember in my day, the community, we had community watch, man. If we was out there doing some shit we ain't supposed to be doing, Miss Tracy would have said, "Hey man, what you doing? Take your ass in the house before I tell your father." Where that's at? We can't even do that no more because you scared that the parents gonna do something to your ass because we so, I don't know what, man, they done ran amok on us. They figured out how to turn us against us even more. And we don't even see it. I'm in this live. I've been on too long. I'm cooking and I don't want to do this. You know, it's a lot of written and ran, but it's necessary to be said. But I don't want to keep saying it on these airways and tell them that this is how we think and we understand what they doing, because that's what they want us to do. We need to figure out we can communicate. You know, like the Underworld Railroad. We need to figure out how we can communicate without them on the radar. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because we need to get this shit together. Because we really under attack. They using us against us, even on the social media level. Hip hop police. They done took down Big U, man. A man who really is doing for his community, man. He never said he was perfect. But you mean to tell me he doing something any worse than what this nigga sitting right here is doing? To deserve to spend his whole life, the rest of his life in prison at 60? We need them parents who he helped send their kids to college and to the NFL to come out and step up. Do your part. Mark Stevens, salute to you, brother. I'm going to need you to do your part. And all you other celebrities out there that know what the fuck is going on out here, we need y'all to do y'all part. I'd rather die a man than live a coward any motherfucking day. Any motherfucking day. This shit crazy. Man, I'm at to send this lie to my dad, man. Salute to my father. Because I had a real father. He showed me from the fuck shit. I was just ignorant to go out there and get involved with the fuck shit. But he tried his damnedest to keep me out of the fuck shit. Because he understood. That was me that wasn't listening. Until I started to listen. Because I value my life. And I value my kids. My son, rest in peace. My son saved my life. My daughter enhanced it. My stepdaughter tells me I got more work to do. So I embraced it. My wife, my family is the most valuable things to me. And it ain't nothing worth losing them for. I think I moved for my family, for me, for God. My grandmama, rest in peace, the way she talked to me and raised me. Things she used to say to me when I was out of line still ring in my head today. I love that woman. I had my mother. My mother wasn't really a mother like that, but I love my mom did the best she could. Everybody, there ain't no manual to parenting. But I love my mama. She loved me. But grandma was mama to me. Straight up. And I hear my grandma every time I even think about slapping the shit out of somebody. What you doing that for? You gonna risk it over some words? Who raised you to be that stupid? See, that's the message I need us to be telling this younger generation. Because that's what they want us to do. They tricking us up out our spot. But hell, they ain't even got to do that half the time because we tricking ourselves out our motherfucking spot by promoting fuck shit like this. Can't blame them no more. We got to blame us. Come on, people. We got to get it together. We under attack. Our kids is under attack. When we along and gone, we had a blueprint. What's their blueprint? What is our kids and grandkids' blueprint? What are we leaving them, man? I love us. I love me. I love you. I love everybody for real. I love my people. This shit ain't just content for me. This ain't about a check to me. Yeah, the money nice. But I'm doing just fine without it. And I said 169 motherfucking cuss words in this video. So fuck this motherfucking monetization. It's about the message, man. Sometimes, man, I just be wanting to just talk, man. Just do me, man. You know, when I do the videos, I gotta be structured and I gotta be this and I gotta be that. You know, that's the method. There ain't nothing wrong with it, but sometimes, man, I just want to shoot the shit, man. Just speak how a nigga feel, man. No fucking scripts, man. How you feel? How you feel about this shit? That's what I be really wanting to hear. And I don't never get it from these type of podcasts because everything fucking scripted. Smoke and mirrors to bamboozle us. Use and manipulate us. Come on, man. We got to get community and back on foot. We need to get them in this position, man, and hope that them brothers can hold that torch for us. Until channels like mine and like Rich Trappers and the Demon Times of the world, even Compton Rick Rocks of the world, and Do Sims and Yael and them, definitely them of the world, can get in position. We need to support them more and less of this shit. That's where the change is gonna come from. We pull them black dollars up out of shit. People start moving around this motherfucker a little different. We pull them black dollars back. They start talking to us a little bit different. They'll have a little more respect in their motherfucking tone. You understand me? Pull the black dollar back. We not obligated to support this shit. So why the fuck is we doing it? I'm in on that note right there, man. I love y'all for real. Know that. I love y'all for real. Every one of y'all. Tell your families that you love them. Your kids, you love them. Kiss them. Hug them. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. We never guaranteed tomorrow, another minute, another day. We don't know, right? I want you to, embrace and enjoy what means the most to you in this life. It's not a vice. Now we talking about vices. I love my edibles too, just like the next man. But I love my babies even more. I love my wife even more. Real ain't something that a motherfucker say he is. It's what a motherfucker show you he is. Pay attention. Pay attention how these motherfuckers move out here, man. How they talking, man. And you move accordingly. But always remember when you're doing it, them babies is always looking. And my apologies to the younger generation who may hear this. I know I said a lot of swearing, man. My apologies. But sometimes, man, you got to say it how you feel it, But my apologies to the babies. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. I appreciate every one of y'all who pulled up. My man Doobie said, hey, bro, you got to express yourself exactly how you feel. Fuck all the nice words. Sometimes you got to, 100%, bro. I got that same message, kid. Hey, real shit. Straight up. Sometimes you got to do that. I told you, man, I want my channel to be like we at that barbecue. Drew V on the motherfucking grill fucking up the ribs. Tanya in the kitchen, boy. She got the motherfucking drinks popping. She got the margaritas on point. She put a little extra liquor in mine. Savage Astro passing the nigga the joint. Screaming out, put a pair of tennis shoes on them children while we playing dominoes. Who else we got? A kid screaming, nigga, when we playing spades, nigga, I don't play bones, I play spades, nigga. And then he telling Drew V, hurry up with the motherfucking hamburgers. You know? I had to pass kid the barber the blunt so he can calm down, cause he want to play these spades bad in the motherfucker. Not knowing I'm gonna whoop his ass with them spades. 3 and a possible. Me and Tanya beating the whole stage. You understand me? Yeah, that's how I want my channel to be. Period. Anyway, I love y'all for real, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. In the morning, I think I'm gonna go live. Start doing the morning topics and shit like that, man. Start going live more, talk to my people. But y'all be good, man. Y'all be safe, man. You know? Be safe. What Drew say? Oh shit, Drew. See, I knew Drew. Drew, you got, but is you doing indirect smoke or you doing straight over the charcoal, bro? I need to know, bro, cause if you doing the indirect heat, brother, we need them ribs and we need that brisket cooking for at least 14. How long they normally do a brisket? Like 14 hours, some shit like that. Drew, if you up for the challenge, brother? You got the grill. You got the grill. All right, man. I'm out of here. I can keep going, man. I love y'all for real, man. I catch y'all in the morning and stand on the media. Salute to everybody that's part of the team. Everybody in the chat. Everybody that came and pulled up, man. We up out of here, man. Let's get it. I don't know why I mute my mic, because I like talking to the music. Tanya, you take care. You my spades partner. When we do play spades, you my spade partner. You understand me? I don't want nobody else but Tanya. Or Stephanie Weffany. I ain't seen her on my live today, huh? Where you been at, Steph? D Twins, that's my guy, man. Straight up. Two blown Sherm. I love y'all.